Hey, everybody out there in freaking Twitch land, welcome to another session of Gem of the Reborn, presented to you by us, the Nat One-Liners. Welcome.
Yeah. What up?
Hello, hello.
Welcome to Thursday.
Good evening.
Play Baldur's Gate 3, it's amazing.
Lahar. Yes, we've all been geeking out on Baldur's Gate 3, of course.
Indeed.
Not all of us.
Oh, man, yeah, she's a Zelda girl.
I'm still fighting in Hyrule.
There's no law that
That's
says you
awesome.
can't play
That
multiple
game.
games.
I've been doing that game for a while.
We know you've conquered it all.
I'm not one of the crazies who 100%s it though.
Yeah.
If it's that good of a game, I don't mind trying to get that, you know? Like, I love
Yeah.
Skyrim so much, I would love to be able to get 100% of everything in that game, but whew, there's a lot of weird secret stuff that people are still trying to find. It's pretty cool.
Definitely.
But anyway, we're playing a game that was a tabletop game at one point in its life. Now it's a video game. I hope you enjoy us playing a video game. All right.
Self-writing video game.
Mm-hmm. If you guys all remember.
Nope.
Sweet. Well, then let's go to the other map real quick. Give you a basis of where everybody was. We were all standing in the very corner, I would say the east corner of this strange room. This room being a back office to the casino, the Oasis that you had all visited in Tamora's bosom. Just a kind of little relaxation before you get back to finding the flaming sword of Lolth. The plane-destroying sword. You were in this casino, having a grand old time, drinking, gambling, very little gambling, but lots of drinking. All of a sudden you saw one angry drunk get up and was escorted into a back room, which you thusly broke into. Kyler being invisible, literally breaking into, trying to steal coins. You actually... We'll get to that here in 1 second. But you see two dealers of the Oasis, the casino that you guys are in. They are standing at this large, green, very elaborate table, a card table. On that card table was that angry customer. You see blood just all over the table where he's laying. Just like that. But that's catsup. The two dealers look up and start barking out commands as you guys walk into the room. Lionel, I believe you were intimidating literally everybody you possibly could. Kyler Moondrow, you are invisible right here, over by the chest, scooping money into your invisible bag of holding. And you just see, well, the dealer both stand there angrily. This room falls into an uncomfortable silence as the Crimson Talon barged in on the vampire's feast. Everybody roll a perception check for me.
I am quite
Maybe I'll stop
perceptive.
repeating
Ooh.
myself.
Dirty 20.
Gosh, dude. All your
Oh,
bad
what is
rolls are on BG3, apparently.
Jeez, everyone's perceiving.
Dear God.
Wow.
All right.
I'm
That's
screwed. I
20.
started off with a nat 20.
The only thing that can actually be heard in this room right now is the clinking of gold coins behind the large table. And as you kind of peer over the dealer's shoulders to see, you see several coins that kind of float into the air and then disappear. They kind of cascade down and disappear right before your eyes.
How long does see invisibility last? Hold on. Because I want to see if it's still active. Is it a minute or...
Oh, you guys have been at the casino for at least 2 hours. Minimum.
Yeah, I just don't know how long it lasts. It
What is
lasts
the
for an
meaning
hour, so no.
of this intrusion? The man has small flecks of blood on his chin, his face contorted into a mask of unrepentant fury.
It wasn't my idea. It was his. By him.
All of a sudden, his visage changes. Ah, excuse me. Where are my manners? Welcome to the Oasis. We will clean this up momentarily. Victor, you see the one on the left kind of clap his hands, and the other dealer reaches over and grabs the bloody carcass in front of you, scoops it up quickly, almost inhumanly fast, and kind of shuffles it to the side of the room, behind a cabinet, and now gone from your vision. Thank you. My name is Strad. Please, sit and enjoy a refreshment. Noctis, the finest wines for my guests, please.
Can I make a
Enjoy
history?
my hospitality.
Can I make
Please,
a
there's no
history to
need
see
for
if I've
bloodshed.
made heard that name?
Go ahead. Lionel? He
Yes.
looks over at you as
Nat
he says this
20.
last thing. You remember this from the crazy children's bedtime stories of mists grabbing children and taking them to the vampire lord of the Shadow Realm, Strahd von Zarovich, and his land of Barovia. You remember all this and remember what just like little snippets of your family telling you these strange stories. And it almost doesn't mean anything to you because you know no fear as a lizard warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Baba Yaga.
I fear no Baba Yaga.
The finest wines will be here, please. Mr. Cat, we do not need bloodshed. Sit. Enjoy my hospitality and the Oasis.
All
With
right.
your nat 20, Rapture, you look at Strahd and you kind of see a shimmer every once in a while as he himself starts to sit down. Victor comes back. Oh, everybody, moving around is a little different now. I put a new thing in. It automatically rules it for you. All you have to do is click down on yourself, left,
Oh,
right
dude, that's
click,
cool.
left click, and then pick it up, and it'll move you.
Oh, that's nice.
And I think if you hold control, you can actually do angles and other weird things. So, and it actually will do your total distance.
Nice.
Oh, these.
Yeah, something
Ooh,
new.
that's cool.
I'm
I
still
like
invisible,
that.
yeah?
Yes, you are. Well, how long does your spell last? It's only been probably like 30, 40 seconds that you're in there. I am still going to need you to roll a stealth check with advantage, though, as you are clinking some gold around in your bags.
It lasts 1 hour.
Okay, and did you at all roll a nat 20 in any of those last rolls? You did not.
I rolled a
Okay.
20 on perception.
Yes, you did.
Can
What
I
you
incite...
see with that,
Oh, sorry.
just 1 second. Yeah, you'll be able to do all that. Just give me 1 second. So,
you
Lionel?
need to roll for the putting the gold in there or something?
Yeah, a stealth check because you're trying to keep the gold quiet as you're dumping it in the bag from the chest. Lionel, you actually look over at Strahd and Victor, and as you had walked in the room, instead of thinking that the dead body's throat was slit, you actually see 2 puncture marks in his neck on either side. You also saw the little incisors of Strahd's slowly shrink back into like normal teeth size as he looks over at you and started talking.
Weird.
But you noticed that. That is your nat 20.
Cool.
He's like, I got those teeth too.
Huh, what a waste. As he looks at the body as it leaves. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
I want to just roll an insight check, making sure he's not like going to hurt us or anything.
Are you asking to roll one?
Anybody can.
I was just
Yeah, as you
describing what
hear
it
him.
was. Nope. Seems to be.
Another
I'm
nat
telling truth.
damn 20. Wow. Narissa.
So many 20s being rolled. I mean, it's barely begun.
Kyler, you're probably not paying attention too much about this, so maybe not an insight check from you. But the rest of you, you all fail except for Narissa. Narissa, the demeanor of your host changing so quickly makes the hair on the back of your neck stand on end. And you look over at him and he looks at you and you feel nothing but evil and sinister thoughts just flowing out of him. He is supreme evil and extremely powerful. His aura is almost choking you. Well, please, sit. Enjoy. What brings you to the oasis?
It's late as night. We came to gamble and drink, have fun.
Oh, so you've already been here for a minute, enjoying the place. And what do you think of it? It's strange. You don't seem to be from tomorrow's bosom.
That's because we're not.
You're
We're just
not.
passing through.
Well, this is very nice and a pleasant surprise. I do not get to talk to too many who have traveled as you have. Please, tell me of your deeds. I may indulge in a story of my own if I like the tales told by you.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. I mean, we brokered some peace on a goblin mountain so that people could ski.
Wait. Just 1 second. Who is behind me? I hear my gold being shuffled about.
I don't see anyone behind you.
I don't say anything. This must be one of them haunted casinos.
The both of you roll a deception check.
Well, it's not really deception. We
Right?
really
I
don't
literally
see
can't see anything behind him. He's invisible.
Deception or persuasion?
Right?
I got a 17.
17. Awesome.
9.
Oh, if you would have matched it, that would have been sick. Well, unfortunately, 9 lives do not mean 9 lies, cat. But it is all right. He is welcome to the gold in that chest.
I want to stop filling my bag,
Okay.
and I'm going to. So my conch cudgel, the staff, the handle part of it, is it made out of wood?
It's all made out of shell.
The whole thing is shell.
The whole thing is shell.
The druidic staff thing, the druidic club, right?
Mhm.
Where is that made out of wood?
Your druidic cudgel? I
Yeah.
believe it is. Let me
All
make
right.
sure here.
I'm gonna
The
sharpen.
druidic throwing club. Yes, absolutely, that is.
I'm gonna sharpen one of the ends into a stake.
All right. Roll a stealth
While
check with.
invisible.
Yes, you are invisible, so you can't see it.
So as soon as like
You said a
he
stealth
points,
check?
Yeah.
so as soon as he points out that there's someone behind him, I cast see invisibility. just to
Okay.
see what's going on.
Well, you see, at first, you saw Kyler sitting there cross-legged with his bag of holding in his lap as he's scooping gold into it. And then he stopped doing that as he realizes that he's actually being watched by this strange dealer vampire. And okay, I need you to roll an insight check. I don't even know if you know this is a vampire, my friend. You saw the dead body on the table, but you, Kyler, you didn't really
19.
see much else. All right, yeah, you can absolutely smell the death on him and know that he is evil incarnate. So you start. Okay, so this is also what you see, Rapture. You see him still cross-legged, kind of put the bag of holding back on his shoulder after pulling out a knife and a little wooden stick. It's kind of shaped like an A. And he starts shaving one edge down very loudly. And every time he starts like pushing the blade down this piece of wood, you see all these like magic sparks start flying up because this is a magical weapon. And like little pieces of wood just start flying up against the bookshelf and in the chest.
You're gonna hate me for this. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cast command on you and command you to quit.
I quit.
Kyler?
I quit. Oh wait, no, I have to make a save first.
Unless you wanna willingly fail.
I saved.
Darn.
Nice.
I was gonna, if I fail, I was gonna say I quit sharpening the end, but I keep sharpening the end.
All of a sudden, Noctis comes walking into the room.
Who does?
Here are your drinks. The dealer Noctis. She comes walking into the room. You should be able to read all their names. And she sets down a bunch of wine glasses in front of you in this big wine carafe. Beautiful, elvish in design. Golden leaves circle all the way up to a crystal mouthpiece. Sits in the middle of the table.
I'm going to put my sharpened stick away for now and drop invisibility because obviously they know I'm there.
Sweet.
So being as judgy as I am, can I like do something or like try to make sure like this isn't poisoned or anything?
I mean, you could stare at it and give me either a survival or a medicine check as you look at the strange red liquid inside of the elvish carafe.
Boom, not one.
You think it looks completely safe to the point that nothing could ever be wrong given to you by Strahd's hands.
Oh
You
boy.
actually think Strahd is a pretty cool guy for giving you this very expensive elvish wine. A wine that you have never in your life ever tasted.
This is pretty cool of you.
Well, I mean, you are guests in my house. It was strange of you to break into this back room, but oh hey, look who's here. Welcome. Are you with these people here?
They sent me in to collect some money for this guy's family since you guys decided to eat him. You know, I figured his wife needed to be taken care of. Isn't that protocol here? I'm new, so sorry. I didn't know what the.
Oh, the man that was disturbing the front of the house. That's the reason why he was back here. His disturbances were just a little stronger than he thought, and unfortunately, so were we are stronger than he thought.
Oh yeah, no. Obviously, in our establishment, sometimes we have to deal with the rowdy people. I was just taking a collection for his wife and children now that he is deceased.
Well, I hope you got a reasonable compensation for the widow. Did he even have a widow? Roll a deception check.
Where's my? Here it is. 10.
job.
Ah,
That's out of a 3. That was a roll of a 3.
nice.
Yeah, his wife, Shlomo.
Ah, yes, Shlomo. I think she was out in the alleys the other day. You know, giving it away for free.
Anyways, I was invisible just because I didn't want to disturb your guys' lunch.
Lunch?
Oh, are we having beverages? And I take a drink.
Sweet. Conseil. And are you're just taking a sip, just going right for it without even caring?
Yes, and yes.
All right, sweet.
11.
Right on. You save, so you're not drunk. You drink it. You're like, oh my gosh, this is one of the most refreshing wines you've ever had. The perfect mix.
This is definitely an elvish wine.
Yes, and as I was saying to your friend, I'm sorry, I don't think I've caught your names. Who are you?
Yeah, and I look at the other. I kind of stand over here, and I'm like, yeah, who are you guys? Like talking to.
He looks over at you quizzically.
Well, the
Kind
one
of shakes his
standing
head.
next to you is Kyler.
Ah, Kyler, I am Strad von Zerovich. Pleasure to meet you. Slight bow.
Oh, I thought you were asking who they were. Like I thought, you know me, right? I've been
I know
working
you
here.
now.
I've been here for a couple hours now. I figured, you'd get to meet the new employee, right?
You're the new employee?
What?
New
That's why.
employees would
That's
never
why
be
they
allowed
sent
to
me
be
in here
back
to
here.
collect. They sent me in here to collect the money for his wife.
All right. Deception check. Disadvantage. Because your string of lies is turning into a bundle.
Oh no.
Don't you know you're not supposed to tell too many lies at once?
But I want it to be interesting, so.
Sure is going to be very interesting when he bites your neck.
It is pretty amazing that you can hold that wine as well as you can.
So I said that I've been.
still speak the way you speak. If you were truly taking that money for the widow, then you would never have to be invisible in here for it. It's okay though. What money you have taken can be yours. I'm sure you would have won it out there on the floor. We can just cut out the middleman for now.
I mean, okay.
Just tell me your name. I
I'm
think your
Kyler.
friend here. Yes, your friend there. Now, why don't you tell me his name? As he points over towards the lizard.
I've never seen that guy before in my life.
You've never seen that guy before in your life. Okay, all right.
I give Kyler a glare in an attempt to intimidate him.
He must work here too, though, if he knows my name. Are you my
Yeah.
boss? I haven't met all my bosses yet. Like I said, it's my first day.
Yes, there are people that I have never seen here. For truth.
I'm
Still
glaring at
unbelievable.
Kyler in an attempt to intimidate him.
Right on. Roll a charisma saving throw. Kyler.
Okay. Charisma saving throw. That's a 24, son.
Dude, he is so not intimidated by your glares. He's like the rebel kid staring at his mom. His mom is trying to get him to shut up.
By the way, Mr. Strahd, sir, are you like the boss here? Like,
Dealer Victor kind of walks in between you and Strahd, and he puts his hand on your shoulder. There is no need for any more of your lies. Do you not realize I am the manager? Of course you don't. This is your first time here, Space Elf.
am I fired?
You are not fired, but I would really enjoy it if you would come and sit with your friends. And he kind of pulls you around the corner and tries to sit you in between Lionel and Rapture.
All right.
And then just for like a second, he stands there, just kind of, like a good pit boss would, standing behind you, making sure you're not making trouble at the table. Victor, everything will be fine. You can just take it step back, Strahd says. The dealer walks to the door, and Noctis and the dealer both kind of walk out the door and shut it behind them. Now, that we have that out of the way, it's good to see you all. Welcome again. We were in the middle of telling each other our names.
Well,
I'm
they call me
Lionel.
Sally.
Sally,
Yep.
and what brings you here to Tomorrow's Bosom with this very eclectic group of people? And could you tell me where you actually hail from? Astral space is huge.
Yeah, we're not from here. We just running around doing stuff. Right now I wanted to come for ladies' night.
Not ladies' night. Well, don't worry. Everything that you have had now has been completely comped by the house. Your bill is our bill. Please enjoy another drink.
All right. I'm just gonna tell him, and I've kind of grabbed my shirt here and I pull it down so you can see like the bluish, whitish bluish kind of claw marks on my neck. That
Mhm.
we are here on behalf of Tiamat. What now?
You are here on what would Tiamat and any of her clerics have to do with us? Do you not think I can't see the mark on two of you?
It has
Am I-
nothing to do with you. We're here just to have a drink, all right? We're on important business. We're taking a little break. How can we be of service to you, Mr. What was your name
Now
again?
that is the true question. I am Strahd von Zarovich.
Is that supposed to like mean something?
This
Are you like-
means that
are you
I
like
am
a
the
king or
owner of
something?
this casino. King? No, never a king in any of the stories told.
No, so you're not a king? Okay. Mental note, Strahd, not a king. Got it. So,
I rule my lands in other ways. Who's drinking? Everybody roll a con save if you're taking drinks.
well, because I not one's my survival check, of course I am. But I'm
Do
doing
these
it
guys
hardcore.
seem okay after drinking?
The drinks don't seem to be poisoned at all, but you wouldn't know that unless you got a survival check to take a look at it.
Because
If
of
you
my
want to
not
do that,
went
you
on
are
my
more than
survival.
Well,
welcome.
I was
all I'm
just
gonna
wanted to
just
see
chug
the
it
reaction of the
entire
people that
way.
already drank.
They drink, they're fine. It's only been
Okay.
probably about 5-10 minutes, so that's
we'll
probably
drink as
pretty
well.
quick. Except that you see Narissa is feeling a little sloppy. As her hand kind of slips off the table, she takes a drink, spilling a little bit of the wine on the floor. Strahd smiles. I'm sorry, it is an old wine. They usually get a little strong as they age.
You
That's
said
good.
con save, right?
how old are you, Strahd?
What does it taste like?
It's one of the best wines you have ever had. It tastes of grapes with just like this very sweet, almost cloying, but then this hint of like salt and like almost like the purest sea water behind it to take that savory sweet just to that level. Earthy tones at the beginning.
It has a deep body.
Yeah, you can see it as you swirl around in the glass. It clings to the side of the glass like paint.
It's got legs.
That's right.
No, that's not bad.
We're not alcoholics.
No, not at all.
All right, Mr. Strahd, man. Sir, your wine is delicious. Excuse me. This wine is delicious. So We just came in here to find out like what kind of awesome stuff was going on. Like that guy was going to the back room. We thought maybe there was like some VIP section here, and obviously we didn't mean to interrupt your lunch. So what would you like to do next, sir?
Well, did you drink? Did you con save?
I took one sip. Do you want me to take another sip?
Nope, you don't have to.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 on mine.
Marissa,
I
Lionel,
chugged
you
the
are
entire
feeling
thing.
great. So,
Let's see. Here we go. Here's my con save.
We came back here to play high stakes cards. Come on, what's all this chatting about?
high
Nat
stakes
1.
cards.
Yeah, this is the VIP room, isn't it?
Like I said, that's what we thought it was when we stumbled upon you guys eating.
Yes, that's what you thought it was. I understand now, Mr. Kyler Boonbrow.
I'm being honest this time.
Honesty is.
We did think it was the
better.
VIP room. We didn't realize you were eating these guys. We didn't mean to stumble upon that. We just wanted to find out what kind of cool VIP room experience you guys had going on back here. Nope, people are getting eaten on mistake. Hey, free gold. Sorry, like that's literally what happened.
Nice. I understand now. Well, this honesty, it looks a lot better on you. So, you want to play for some high stakes?
How about
You
this?
have traveled far and wide, and I'm assuming you came from Faerun? You're drunk. You guys all have disadvantage on any checks and saves
Woo-wee.
for the next roll a 1d4 Lionel.
Yeah, Faerun. That's what it's called. That's where we're from.
Faerun.
Haha.
Next hour. Nice.
So
Faerun,
I
so
stand
you are
up
from Faerun.
and
Seems like a millennia since I've been
and
there.
I look over at Strahd and I take a bow and I say, "The name's Rapture, charmed."
Charmed. Yes. He just stares at you. All of a sudden, it feels like his eyes are penetrating into your brain. And the pain slowly goes away. And he looks at you with almost like an annoyed little smirk.
Hmm.
Please, you have not explained to me your travels. You said something about goblins on a mountain?
Well, that was just
that's-
one quest.
That
Well-
was just one. What else did you see on that mountain?
Well, I lost my tail there. That was pretty funny. Well, to them, not to me. I don't feel humor. I actually don't know it.
You mean your friends enjoyed watching you lose your tail?
I mean, I wouldn't say they enjoyed it. I mean, they were concerned, but I could tell they were a bit happy for it.
I mean, I was worried he'd like stumble and fall on me.
Ah, yes,
I
Elizabeth
almost
without
did a
its
few
tail
times
is a
after that,
clumsy
but
creature.
it's grown back now. Am I talking too much? Sorry. I have an issue of doing that when I get drunk.
Dunk, you've had one glass. Jesus Christ. Fucking lightweight. He kind of looks around. He grabs a glass of wine, and you see him take the smallest of sips out of it.
Then projectile vomiting.
Have I successfully made him uncomfortable?
He's just staring over at all of you,
He's
Oh,
big. He's a big fellow.
peering through your soul.
There
I
were
hope
the
you do enjoy this wine. And you were saying you wanted to play for some high stakes. How about we play a drinking game?
What? I got a game.
Okay, I like drinking.
er,
That could be
What
fun.
about this? You guess how much money that I took, and if you guess right, I give it back. But if you guess wrong, I get double.
Oh, so basically, do you even know how much you took?
Of course, I put it in. I was counting it as I was putting it in.
You were counting it as you were dropping it from the chest into your bag.
I was being very, very careful as to not make extra noise because I'm invisible. I'm not silent, and so I was being like really meticulous. And so yeah, I kept track. It's cool if you want to play the game. In fact, I'll just give you the money back.
Than gold.
I'll just give you the money back if you really want it. But you said I could have it. But I was just saying, like, if you want to play for it, or
I'm only interested in one thing that you have. And I would give you both of these chests full of gold for the thing you possess.
Oh, what's that?
You, the Crimson Talon, are in possession of a pen.
Say that again?
You, the Crimson Talon, are in possession of a pen.
As he says this, I'm gonna rifle around in my bag of holding and try to just find a regular, like, plume type pen and go, oh yeah, here you go.
How do you know our name?
You've been telling stories of yourselves in your drunken stupor for the last, half hour now? The Crimson Talon is also a name being spoken by about every gif in this city. My oasis has eyes and ears everywhere. Is this the pen? Oh, I am terribly sorry, my dear young lady, Marissa. And he walks over to you. And he grabs your hand. This isn't it. I am terribly sorry.
It's a pen, isn't it?
Do you remember a mountaintop on your adventures? Maybe the same mountain that you found those goblins, you were saying? And skiing, I believe?
Shit. Oops.
If we give it to you, what are you going to do with it?
The pen. Oh, it is just something for my collection. Nothing more.
I'm gonna insight check that with just at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Double sixes. Sorry, double nines.
He absolutely sounds like he's telling the truth, as you see several different collectible items inside this room even.
You can have this one. It writes perfectly nice.
Oh, I bet it does, my dear. I mean, I have plenty of pens, and even one of such great make as that one isn't quite what I'm looking for.
I mean, I could tie one of my hairs to it. That might make it special or something. I don't know.
Ah, your hair, maybe writing it in your blood would be even fancier.
If we give you this pen, do you swear on everything that you will not use it?
What? Why do I have to swear anything to you? You are just in possession of something that I would like. What I do with it after you give it to me for, like I said, both of those chests full of gold. I mean, I can do what I will with whatever I own.
But yeah, but the pen's no good without the book.
What book do you speak of? I just can feel this object. This very special object that you have. That you've procured in your travels. Sorry, my accent is a little drunk.
So you don't have the book?
What is book? I just need the pen.
Okay, can I insight check if he knows what the book is?
Of course.
Again, at disadvantage.
Always.
Nah, probably don't.
You see him as a stoic runner of a casino, looking for a fancy pen.
So are we
Should
trying to
do
give him
it?
this pen or what?
I
I say through
I
the
don't
sending
know.
stones.
It'd be. I mean, I'm seeing it through the sending stones too. It'd be a heavy burden lifted.
Please,
Uh,
let's eat. All
I don't
of
know.
a sudden,
I think it might
Noctis
be a
walks
bad
in.
idea to give it to him.
This huge spread all over the table as you guys are silently pressing each other's ears and talking to each other. He just sits there and looks over at you.
I don't think the gold's worth it. I think we should hold on to it.
It's not worth it to me either.
I mean,
Unless we can get something more.
and I say it out loud, like, so wait, how much gold is it again?
4 gold than you could probably spend in this lifetime. You look
I
over
mean,
at those chests. Give me a
I mean,
perception check. Disadvantage.
we bought a ship, and that thing was super
Tyler's not
expensive.
drunk.
Actually, Kyler is drunk, isn't he? Yeah, he's drunk.
No,
No.
Oh, you're
No.
not? Oh, that's right. You rolled a nat 20, so you're super
Yeah.
sober. You get this at advantage since you were actually sitting in front of the chest, so you kind of know what. You've got a better thought of what could be in there.
So what was that? What at advantage?
Perception.
Perception. That's a nat 20.
Oh boy.
Crap, dude. So many nat 20s tonight.
So many.
Dude, you know that one of those chests contains 40K in gold.
40. So if we get both of them, that's like 60K.
60K, yeah. That's like 55K. One for you, 2 for me.
Minus what you already took.
All right, hey Strahd, this offer is one that is definitely one we should consider. Can we have the room for maybe a couple minutes to talk amongst ourselves?
The room and the meal are yours. He stands up and, a little swifter than normal, walks out. Dealer
All
right.
Noctis.
Does he
with him.
phase through the table?
No, he walked around.
All right, guys. That's a lot of gold. It's like it's a big number. I can't even count that. It's really a lot of gold.
It must be worth twice that if he's willing to give the gold away.
I mean, but what's it worth to us?
I don't know. Could save our lives someday. Who knows?
Can I just
I
like
mean-
stall for 30 minutes?
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that pen was the one that it was what wrote into the book, right? The book that was called, I
Yeah.
don't remember the name. It was that romance novel.
Forever
that
and
they-
always or something.
Yeah, forever and always.
That was
Needed-
the one that could like bring about the end of the everything.
Well, it would.
I mean, he says he
foretell-
doesn't
Everybody
know what
roll
the
a
book
history check.
History.
Are we at disadvantage?
Disadvantage as you guys are trying to remember, thumb through the Rolodex of your brain.
They got 2.
Dude,
Make
double tap.
that an 8.
Kyler doesn't remember. Oh wait, do I have guidance?
Lionel, you have no
Yeah.
problems remembering that you know that the pen goes with that strange book forever and always. That book has a tie not only to the ends of earth that you can remember, but things that are written in it seem to come to pass. So it's more than just about the end of times. It's almost like a book of wishes.
Oh.
That's what Lionel can kind of remember from the book. And what he's been told throughout the campaign.
Yeah, what he said.
Hey, Narissa, do you still have that amulet that could locate the book? See if it can tell if the book is near.
Okay.
Arcana check. As you pull the gem out, I don't know if you have it on a necklace or wherever you keep it.
You want that at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
I'm the one who
Nice.
has the pen, right? I'm just making sure.
That's a 14.
I thought Lionel had it in his bag of holding, but
Yep.
I don't know. It could be in any one of your bag of
It
holdings.
was in mine.
Oh yeah, right. I had the book. You had the pen.
Right.
Yeah, I remember now.
But you don't have the book anymore.
Yeah.
The book is gone. Yes. Okay. The amulet of finding. There. Sweet, dude. You pull it out and you look at it and you kind of concentrate on it and you cannot feel anything. Not anywhere in Tamora's bosom do you feel any presence of this book in Tamora's bosom.
This,
Okay, well,
this thing's not going off. I don't know if that means the book's gone or it's just not here or it's very far away, but I got nothing.
I mean, he said that he doesn't know about the book. He just knows about the pen and he wants it for his collection.
he's obviously lying about knowing the book. Really, I wanted to know if he had the book, and it seems like he doesn't. So,
But then there's the entire thing about what if he does find the book?
yeah. But then there's also the other entire thing of a whole lot of gold.
Oh, we can make gold other times. We don't need
We don't
that.
have a lot of gold right now.
Yeah, but if the book and pen were ever to meet, it could end everything.
I mean, if you just want the gold, just walk over there and take it. We're alone in this room.
Well, her stone out of here.
Bubble Hearth. I mean, I get what you're saying. Maybe it's a bad idea, but if he doesn't have the book, I just thought the pen would be useless.
I mean, the
Yeah.
pen is useless without the book.
You guys are all eating and drinking at this time, right?
Do we know
Sitting
that
around talking
the
to each
pen
other.
has no power on its own? Maybe it does.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it has some sort of power. It's not just a regular pen.
Yes. It's
Do we know if the pen has any power at all?
That was just asked.
Like,
Are you asking me? Is it the DM? I don't know.
yeah,
You guys could pull the pen out and look at it and Arcana check it and do anything you kind of want.
yeah, let's do that.
All right, I'll help you so that you can. I'm gonna help you so you get it at normal.
Who has the highest intelligence roll? Who has the highest intelligence modifier? Not me.
I got +3.
Okay, so you would do it. Probably.
Plus
Wait,
it's in your
that's
back, so
initiative.
All
Never
right.
mind.
And I
have
give
0.
you
I have 0.
and I give you assistance.
No, I have 0.
So Arcana check
Oh.
with guidance.
I looked
Are
at the
we
wrong
all
thing.
plus 0 on our int?
All a bunch of dullards.
I
I'm
have
-1.
something.
Hey,
Yeah,
there we go.
I think I have
What do you
a
have?
plus. I don't know. I'm having trouble reading it right now. I'll just roll it. So you-
Arcana is a +1 for her.
Okay, that's something. Do it with guidance, so 1d4.
So
Add
yeah,
on.
at disadvantage.
Arcana at
Unless
disadvantage?
like I like try and help her.
What?
You
Can I
can't
help her?
like,
So is
help
that
her with
flat roll?
Arcana.
That's a 12.
Roll a
Okay,
d4.
plus 1d4.
Plus the 2.
You guys, Lionel, you go rummaging around in that bag of holding and pull out the pen, and you look at it, and actually, Narissa kind of gets closer and closer. You can see that there's almost like a little tiny face carved out of the pen, like the book, as it spoke to you. You can feel that it has some magic to it, but it doesn't seem very significant.
All right, I put it back in. I'm like, might be magical, but it doesn't really look like it.
I mean, you have magical items that feel more magical than this pen.
Yeah, like it might have had magic once upon a time. I don't know.
I have a +3 dart that feels more magical than this pen.
+3 dart. That's crazy.
I know,
Where
right?
the hell did you
I
get
have
that?
3 of them. Or do I have 4?
I don't know. Try not
I
to
have
lose your
4
dart.
+3 darts. I was saving them for Scray. Well, unfortunate.
Rest in peace, Scray.
Rest in pieces.
Wait,
10 more minutes go
actually-
by. If you guys are
actually, he's
taking a
not
drink, roll a
resting.
con save.
he's not resting at all. He's like reanimated, not at rest at all.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh man, now I feel
Actually,
even
how
worse.
could I forget?
If you
All
guys
right, well
start-
this one's for you, Scray, and I take another swig.
you guys are all eating pheasant as you discuss Gray.
Good thing he's not here.
Are we still making con save at disadvantage?
If you're drinking, and Rapture, you have to drink because you had your nat 1 and you think the wine is the best thing you've ever put in your mouth. And you actually completely and utterly trust Strahd at this point. You have
Sweet.
nothing but love for this guy.
I
Like,
fin-
you almost feel like inclined to give him the pen, not even take the money for it. This is
I
the thought that
finished.
you have.
I finished my goblet, and I rolled an 8 on my con
Nice,
save.
dude.
I
Rapture,
don't.
you actually don't
think-
feel so hazy anymore.
Wait,
But
I'm still
everybody
got-
else, you're feeling
Drunk.
really good. You guys all get 1 level of exhaustion,
Except for me.
except for you.
Yay.
Lionel, he didn't
Exactly.
roll, so I'm assuming he didn't drink.
If he didn't drink, he didn't drink.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good from earlier.
I'm feeling exhausted. We need to take a sleepy time or something.
Sleepy. This is stupid. Don't give him the pin. Get some money. Get out of here.
You think he's gonna let us leave with that pen? Like, I kind of feel like if we don't get money for it, he's gonna try to kill us and take it.
I got a sword that says different.
Oh, oh man, this wine's starting to kick in.
It's good,
Oh.
isn't it? It's real good.
I mean, maybe giving him the money is not the worst idea.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Can I just say I just privately rolled a D100.
And then,
Great.
I got a 96.
ooh. And what did you
What a
roll
waste
for?
of a roll.
I rolled it to see if I could resist the urge to give the pen to him.
You don't have the pen.
I mean, like to just like steal it and give the pen.
It's
to
back
him.
in the bag of holdings.
I'm sure I could find it. Do I get? Do I still have disadvantage or not?
You do. Everybody is still disadvantaged, but that's you guys can pretty much hear this.
Darn it.
There's a small lull in the conversation. You hear a gentle rapping on the door. This is after about 45 minutes has passed.
Whoa, where did the time go? I'm stuffed now.
And freaking drunk. You and Narissa are trashed.
All right. I'm gonna open the door.
Down there.
I'm like, come
You open the
in.
door. You see Strahd, Noctis, and Victorb standing there. Strahd
Alright.
smiles.
All right, Star. We talked about it, buddy. By the way,
Yes.
this wine is really good. Pretty
I
strong.
am so
though.
glad you like it. He grabs you by your shoulder and tries to walk you back to the table. Do you let him?
So, yeah, I can walk with him back to the table. So listen, buddy, we were thinking about how we would love to have this money and give you this pen that we don't really need anymore, but none of us can seem to find it anywhere. We may have left it in our other bags or something. So how about we go try to find where we left it? We might have left it in another dimension, because I don't know if it's just we're drunk right now and we can't find it or where, but well, let us go try to get it and then we'll come back. How does that
Roll.
sound?
A deception check.
at disadvantage.
As your oh yeah, as your ever smiling host looks
15.
down upon you. Nice. All right, that actually deserves a roll back.
Shitballs.
Ah, Kyler. I am so sorry that I don't understand why we have gotten off on the wrong foot. The first thing you do when you come into my home is you win. You bet on a rat and win a good amount of money.
I mean,
And then you invisible yourself.
it was only
come
like
into-
250 silver. It wasn't like that much.
You're right. In the grand scheme, especially when we're talking about tens of thousands of gold pieces, of which you have touched and gotten your very dirty hands into. Now, what say you all? It is a fair deal. You've
So, I think I'm too drunk to tell you guys. I tried to explain the situation. Marissa, your turn.
I just want more of this delicious wine. That's all I want. I can't sell you what I don't have.
Like, we look for it.
I mean, we could always take it off your rotting corpses.
See, like, I told you guys.
My sword
Um,
have something to say about that. Don't.
Your sword.
Oh yeah.
We tried to talk about this amicably, and I believe I have offered a more than fair offer for something that really isn't even that powerful. A pen. It is not mightier than your swords, Crimson Town.
We politely decline your offer.
You politely decline. Well, that is very polite of you, Narissa. Well, I must insist on taking the pen.
Give him the pen.
Everybody roll a perception check. Rapture, who do you say that to?
Lionel. Still disadvantage?
Oh yeah, you guys are trashed.
Not
Ooh,
bad.
nice. You guys do see that Noctis and Victorb had stepped into the room right after Strahd did, and they tried to do it quietly, but you heard the loud latch of the lock on the door just creak over.
All right, Strahd. It's gonna be like that.
It
We'll
isn't
sell
going to
you
be
the
like
pen.
that. 80,000 gold. These chests are yours. As a matter of fact, we will even have it delivered to wherever you would like in tomorrow's bosom. It is a hefty haul. I don't know if you have the strength to take it with you, and it is dangerous out on the streets.
Do we have a secure place to store this?
You got your ship,
Oh yeah.
the Red Talon. Is that the name of it?
Crimson Talon.
I thought you guys were the Crimson Talon. Dope.
I mean, we're the Order of the Crimson Talon.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
What is
could deliver
called-
it to our ship.
We can easily do that. Please, you can just put the pen right there in the middle of the table. All of a sudden, you see Victorb on one side. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see Victorb on one side of the table come running over, and Noctis on the other, and they clear everything off save the glasses of wine and the huge carafe that seems to be 3/4 empty. There's about a quarter left.
So I reach down to the bag of holdings, digging for it, pull the pen out, and place it on the table.
Sweet. Strahd looks down at the pen. Everybody roll an insight check.
Woo, double 11s turned into a 16.
6, 16.
16.
All right.
16,
Nice,
6,
Marissa.
and 16.
Right?
That's a lot of
Rapture.
666 people.
Marissa.
It is Strahd.
Oh
For
no.
one absolute split second, you see that perfectly cordial visage just turn into the fiend that you know that he is as the pen hits the table. And instantly that face disappears and goes back to the prim and proper Strahd, and he smiles. He looks over at Victor. Victor, get the chests to their ship. Thank you. Yes, sir. Victor runs over, picks up one of the chests, puts it over on his back, and starts walking out the door. And there we are. The Order of the Crimson Talon had no idea you were actually as smart as you look. I am happy now. We should all be happy. Let's celebrate.
No more celebrating for me. I'm pretty celebrated out, man.
Ah,
Can
the
I-
elvish wine has hit you a little, huh?
Can I celebrate with a bed? I'm tired.
You guys
Oh.
have like
Can you do you sell that wine at all?
does this place have rooms for rent?
I will make sure you have a small barrel in your bag, Sir Rapture.
Thank you.
A bed?
I mean,
You
like,
look
yeah.
for beds. Well, yes,
I'm
of
like-
course we have beds.
I know it's a casino. I didn't know if it was like a hotel too, you know, or an inn.
We have places for you to sleep.
I'm
That
gonna
is
sleep.
no problem.
I gotta sleep out this drunk, or maybe we could go hit the table some more. What do you guys think?
I think you should sleep it off.
I think we should sleep.
I mean, we got a lot of gold that we can go play with.
Okay, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Let's do
No, we
that.
don't. It's heading to our ship.
Oh,
He only could take one of the chests. The other chest is right there, so I'm gonna grab some. Plus here's some of the gold that I pulled out from earlier. Here, and I just start handing it out to her. Let's go gamble with this.
we're like VIP. I'm sure it'll be on the house and stuff. It's fine.
Well, we would definitely start you to tab, Madam Narissa.
Well, here's
See?
like,
He
I'm
wants
like,
me to gamble.
Of
and I
course
hand
he
you some of
does.
this gold. I'm like, here, here's some of the gold that I pulled out of earlier. See, we earned it. Like, it's not even stealing. It was like borrowing, I guess.
That's awesome.
Let's go hit those tables. Hey, Strahd, you're not so bad.
Ah, you aren't as bad as I thought, either. Please, another drink? He hands you the glass. He takes a pretty good swig, and you can see him grimace a little.
No more drinks, but I would like to shake your hand. If that's okay. To kind of, to solidify the deal we just made.
He looks down at his hand. It's gloved, and he actually reaches down and pulls the glove off of his hand and extends it to you, Kyler Moondrow.
Okay. Shake his hand.
You shake his hand. It feels like a cold, wet fish.
Oh, your hands are cold, buddy.
Cold hands, warm heart.
And I'm gonna
as
come
they
up and go,
say.
high five.
He kind of looks over at you and puts his hand up, but doesn't motion at it. Just kind of leaves it there, and you just kind of walk up and smack it. Oh, you lick smack it?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Now we're Spit Brothers, man. That's awesome. I cannot believe this ended the way it did. I am so proud. I'm so
You know,
happy.
I've got. Hey, can I pause the game for a second?
Sure.
All right, guys. This is paused. This is out of character. Did I just start attacking Strahd right now?
I don't think so. I think you just gave him a handshake.
No, I'm saying not. I'm not saying did I. I'm saying
Should I?
No.
I mean, you'll probably die, but sure, go for it. It's up to you. If the pin is still there, you could always try to take it on your way out.
pen
Or
is
I could
on the
try to take
table.
it on my way out because I got pretty good sleight of hand. But I am at disadvantage. So
So it seems like I got a 1 no and a maybe and a what?
Probably not.
Probably not. All right.
Yeah,
It
he
is
would
Trod.
destroy us.
The nose have it. Okay.
Don't
Unpaused.
give John a TPK. Not yet, at least.
Unpaused. And I finish shaking his hand and I say, all right. Well, you know, maybe we can work together in the future. You seem like an all right guy, even though you know you like to drink blood or whatever. That's pretty sure that's what you were doing when we came in before. I kind of caught a vision. I kind of saw that for a second. But you know that's okay. Like we're all different creatures. We all have different, you know, nutrition habits, and I guess yours is just blood. I guess.
Yeah. Yes, different strokes for different folks, I believe is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, you know. But I've got something for you. And I reach into my bag and I pull out a little jar. And I say, this is called a bottle of boundless space dust. And it refills on its own while you're in astral space.
Wow.
And it's space dust. I don't know if you know what that is, but you know,
What did I do?
has many uses. I'm giving it to you.
I unfortunately will never know the travel of the astral plane. But thank you so much for this gift.
I mean,
It
that's just how you
is-
refill it. But yeah, it's full right now.
It is quite full. Maybe I could have one of my people get me one. I don't
It's-
know. It is interesting.
It's
He
been a
opens
while.
up the jar and looks down at it.
It's been a while since I've used it. I don't feel like I want it anymore. But you know.
And why do you
someone
think
might.
that is?
I don't know. It's just one day I woke up and I just didn't think about it ever again.
Do you? He kind of looks over at you. There's something about you. It's as if you follow something that maybe is not necessary to follow.
I mean, you know, like as one goes through life, sometimes you enter in agreements, and I've entered into an agreement with a powerful entity, and that's probably what you're feeling.
The bond is maybe not as strong as you think. Maybe
mean,
it is
it's-
time for you to sever the cord.
I mean, it's what do you call it? It's only like it's only as good as my pact, I guess. And so far, I have not broken my pact.
In time with this one.
So far, you haven't, no. But has she done all that she can for you?
Who are you talking about? I never mentioned a she.
You have not. I apologize. You
But
just
that's
look like a
okay.
man that has, what's the word I'm looking for? A mother complex? Is that a good way to describe it?
I mean, you know, it is a she, my patron. She kind of helped me out when I was in a bind. I was about to die. She kind of saved me, and so I'm, you know, I kind of owe her, you know. But you know, we're friends. We're good.
If she was a friend, then she would never think that you owe her.
Well, I mean, it's not like I owe her. It's not like she's making me do odd jobs for her. She just gave me the opportunity to, like, I don't know, be alive and I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
if you would rather, if
I
you would
didn't, I
rather
didn't
have
read
a
the fine
pact
print.
with a better entity, maybe, or maybe if you don't want that pact anymore, you just let me know. And he hands you a strange card.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, we were actually going to make trifolds, but we haven't gotten around to it yet. But this is nice. Nice card.
Trifolds. Yes. This one will fit in your coin purse.
What did you say?
I said this one will fit in your coin purse.
Oh, yeah.
And you, Strahd turns and looks over at you, Rapture. I also feel a betrayal from you.
Yeah. Something didn't work out very well, so I decided to end it.
Ah, you struck the path.
Yeah, but we're still we still have to, like, do that thing for her. Remember, we had to promise to, like, help her to get you brought back to life, dude.
You made the promise.
Yeah, and you were dead. That's remember, that was the deal. I brought you back to life, and now we got to help her. That's why we're in her service. We're stuck. Hey, you want to help us get out of that, Strahd? That's the pact that we'd like to get out of.
The pact that you made with, with Tiamat.
With Tiamat, yeah. If you want to help us get out of that pact, because you said you could help me get out of my other pact. I'm good with that one. That one's a good pact. But if you want me to get out of this agreement, or that we have with Tiamat, that is something we could consider for sure.
What if I told you there is a way?
I mean, I'm listening.
What is the way? You've piqued my interest.
It will cost you half of what you just got
Done.
for the service.
What's the service do?
I may be able to nullify your pact with Tiamat.
Interesting.
But you have to make it worth my while.
So
That service does not come for free.
Well, you just said it was half that gold, right? So 80,000 gold.
40,000 gold.
So
That's half of the 80 I just gave you.
yeah. So how? But is that the only cost?
I actually have something else.
Why
But
don't we-
before we get into that,
Yeah,
we
why
are
don't we
going
talk
to
about
take
that?
a 5-minute break.
I was gonna say, why don't we talk about that tomorrow? Because we're pretty tired. We want to go gamble.
Let's take a break real quick
All right.
before we go to gambling. We've been going for a minute.
5-minute break.
5 minutes.
Sounds good.
I was so about to shillelagh Strahd. in
Hi,
the
little
face.
one with the little feet.
Dude, if you had shillelagh'd him, we would be dead by now.
If I did the shillelagh with a sharpened end and aimed straight for his heart, come on, man.
I like how
I
he still
mean-
got the gold after he was about to kill us for it. For
He'd
the
be a
pen.
Strahd kebab. That's right. You guys don't wanna fight the monster. It's cool. I'll play nice with him.
Not yet.
I mean, not
We
yet.
need to get more levels first.
Yeah.
We're pretty high level actually, but that's all right.
Then we'll come back with Moxie and Might as well.
Break
Yeah.
even.
We'll come back with
Crossover
more, with-
session.
We'll come back with 2 more people.
Yeah, Barris has something specifically for Strahd,
Fireball.
but we don't know that.
I bet sharpened shillelagh to the heart would kill him.
I don't think so. Strahd's a powerful man.
All right.
Well,
As if you'd be quick enough to stab him in that without him stopping you. I'm sure he's got
Seriously.
crazy quick reflexes.
Yeah.
he's got a few things going for him.
Or just turn into
He's
fucking
like-
mist. Oh, look, that didn't work.
He's like, dude, you announce it before you have to yell shillelagh. You're announcing your move before you do it.
Yeah.
No one said you have to yell it. You
I
can
know.
whisper it.
I
What'd you
mean,
say,
if you were a
Kevin?
sorcerer, you could just say, I like subtle cast or something, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, one more level, I could do that. One more level sorcerer, and I could totally do that.
Hey, do we
All right,
level up?
we're coming back in one level.
I'm just kidding.
Zot or Strahd. All
I
right.
think we might need more than a level, but
Dude, I mean,
Alright, I'll be back.
he's definitely not impervious.
well, we definitely shouldn't do it when he's got 2 other guys with him.
When is he not going to have 2 other guys with him?
I don't know.
But that's all right.
And maybe not fight him on his home turf.
All right, so let's see here. I want it any bigger. Hmm.
Ah, these drunk idiots almost got us killed.
What? Almost. Well, I don't know.
Kyler and Nerissa.
They were having fun with it. I don't think I would have killed him right off the bat. Would've been close, though. All right.
I have a feeling giving him the pen's a bad idea, but what choice did we have?
Yeah, he kind of put an ultimatum out there, didn't he?
Right. I'm surprised after we declined, he still gave us the cash when we changed our mind.
Ah,
Thank you. Oh.
Yeah, they don't have very many games that you can play. Like you could play them if you were sitting around a table, but you couldn't play them from a virtual tabletop.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Damn drunkards want to stay up and waste our money. Although
Now that
that's
you
changed
got it.
recently, so because half that money's going back. Maybe.
Maybe. My sister just came and sat down in the chair, and now she's sitting there singing with a microphone, like a fake microphone in her hand, singing a hymn.
Nice.
It's pretty rad. Those might work. I don't know if that would work. Right back.
Can't believe you guys didn't want to attach Strahd.
We should totally only pay that 40K after a successful break.
Bye. Hey.
Hey.
Everybody back?
I'm back now.
Oh, right on. Cool. Cool. All right, I know where we're at. Hey, everybody, we are back. Hope you guys enjoyed that small break. Watching me literally say nothing and stare at a screen.
Winston says hi.
Hey, Winston, what's up, buddy? Yes, as I was saying, I could. You're muted. Are you talking to us, Kyler? No. Okay, cool. Sorry. Strahd looks over at all of you and he's like, well, yes, I said for the price, I could possibly help you with your problem with Tiamat. And as I was saying, 40,000 gold.
You
But I
mentioned
actually,
another price. What would that be?
I do have another price. I need you to retrieve something for me.
What is that?
There is a small ripped parchment that is in the possession of a place that I cannot seem to get to,
A
especially
small what?
in my state. A piece of ripped parchment.
Is it like a page torn out of a book?
It is a blank page.
From a book.
Where do pages come from?
And what book is
Greece.
it? And what book is it torn from?
I could not know that. But I
couldn't
want
know
that. I do not know that.
Can't we
It
just
is just something I want. If you can't get it, I'll take the 40,000 gold.
Well, we just need the information.
Information is that it's a ripped parchment at a place where I cannot get to, and I would like you, the Order of the Crimson Tide, to retrieve it for me.
And where is that
Right.
place?
Talon, sorry.
And
Gross.
I have parchment right here. So what is? Tell me more about this parchment. How else we're going to find it? It doesn't have like a name or like what book it's from. You said it's a page. It's a page from a book. You obviously know the name of the book, so you might as well just tell me.
Well, then I should just tell you that you already had a way of finding it.
I don't like where this is going.
So I think I understand what's going on here.
Well, will you procure this parchment for me?
what happens if we agree to find it but then can't find it?
Where did you say it was?
Aye, it is in a strange realm. I even...
Yeah, that's where I sent it, dude.
You sent it?
Yeah. How do you think it got there to this strange realm?
The piece of parchment?
with the rest of the book
did
that
it
exists for.
the rest of the, oh, you're. I see there. I will drop the formalities. Yes. The book. What is it? Forever and always? I have it written down here
Yes.
somewhere. Where do I have it written down?
Listen, I stopped lying to you, Strahd.
Yes, no, I can be a tad more transparent.
I mean, sure you
The
can.
book is forever and always. This pen that you have given me belongs with that book.
Mm-hmm.
I seek a page of that book that seems to have fallen out of it after you so carelessly lost the book. I'm assuming that's the reason why it's still not in your possession.
We were trying to destroy it.
You were
Banished
trying
it.
to destroy the book forever and always. You banished it. That's
I tried to banish it to a place where no one could get it, man. Like, yeah, it was too powerful. Like, no one should have that kind of power.
And what
I
are
mean,
you going to
considering where you
do
found
with the
it or
parchment
where-
if we get it for you?
And if I'm correct, I don't know if we can reach where it's gone to,
oh,
unless you know of a way.
I know of a way to find the parchment. And
Okay.
I
We're
know
listening.
where one piece of parchment is, and I know you know how to find it.
Well, here's a problem with it. Here's the problem, and you're not gonna like it. So, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even mention it.
I mean, we're already being dishonest. Please, keep up the bluntness.
Well, to find it, we're gonna need the pen.
No.
You're gonna have to let
We
us
don't
hold the pen,
need
or
the
else
pen.
we're never gonna be able to find it. We leave
That
all
is-
80,000 gold here, but we need we need the pen to find the pages from the book.
That is not true.
How do you know? That's how we found it before. We need the pen. Would you like a roll?
I would love a deception check.
Can I have
Is
it
he
at
still
normal?
at disadvantage?
Oh yeah, because you got it that one level of exhaustion. So yes,
Oh shit.
for sure's on that.
Yeah, way to screw him.
11 is still pretty good.
Eh, I don't know if I'd call that great.
It's better than a one.
Wait,
It is better
plus,
than a one.
hold on, plus. Sorry, 1 second. It just takes me just 1 second. Plus resistance. That's one other. So 12.
All right.
Totally does it.
He looks
Wait, no,
over.
sorry, not resistance. I meant guidance.
Yeah,
the same number.
guidance. He just kind of looks over at you and is like, Kyler, I thought we were being transparent.
I'm telling
I
you.
see now that we are not.
Listen, I just you know that the pen it's like a almost like a lightning rod. It kind of helps us. It points us to the right direction of the book.
I know lots of things about both the pen and the book, and even a little more about your interactions with it. Even more than you have told me. As I've said before, I have eyes and ears everywhere. There isn't much that doesn't go past my table.
But obviously, your efforts to locate the device or the pages of this book, it seems like it's not worked out for you in the past. You
Just
have
seems- well, in the past, this is my first time trying. Thank you.
you have endless resources at your disposal.
Not
and
in this
having
one.
having the pen obviously is a big factor. I don't know why you feel like it's like, have you used it before? Have you
The pen?
are you that familiar with the book? We've had both in our possession. Have you seen or touched either before today? I don't think so. So maybe it's your information that's wrong.
Maybe. All I know is that
I'm just
you
saying.
have a way of finding the parchment
Right.
without the pen.
No, the pen is part of it. It's like the two things got to come together. You got to close the circuit, and that's how it works, man. It's magical.
That is how the book and the pen work, yes. You are absolutely right on that. Kyler Moondrow, you understand the mechanics of books and pens very well. I'm proud of you.
That's why we need it to find the book.
No, you do not need that. Shall I show you what you need?
Kyler, just give it up.
Give what up? I don't have anything to give up.
Have you heard the stories of this guy?
He just walks over to Narissa and he holds a hand out to her. May I, my dear?
I take his hand.
And he just kind of reaches over with the other hand as he's holding onto yours, and he tries, kind of closes his eyes and almost tries to magically feel where that little locator pendant is.
Only
that
at
you have.
33.
And wherever you seem to keep it, he pretty much just zones in on it and says, with this device, you will be able to get that parchment. You will locate it. I will be able to take you to the place where it is, but that is all the help I can really give. But I tell you this, if you bring that page back to me, you will keep all of the gold, and I will take care of your Tiamat problem.
And if we give you the parchment, can we trust that you're not going to do anything horrible with it?
Well, I mean, all you have to worry about is getting me the parchment. What I do with it after that is really my concern, not yours.
I mean,
my
he's
parchment.
definitely.
I mean,
he's
it
definitely
is
gonna do
kind of
something
our
horrible with
concern
it.
if we're doing it.
So
Yeah, I mean, I could. Who knows what I could do with it? Who knows how powerful the parchment is, even without the
I
book?
mean,
What is it? What?
here's
These are
something
just
we
experiments I'm trying.
We are trying to keep it out of Tiamat and out of Loth's hands because they kind of want to destroy reality.
Well,
as
I
long
promise
as
you-
as long as you whatever you want to do it is not as bad as that, that's kind of a net positive for us.
I promise you, I do not want to destroy reality with it.
Insight check. Don't trust him at all. Has the drunkenness worn off yet?
Yeah, you guys have been like, well, I don't know, have you continued to drink?
No. And also, I rolled high on my thing, so on my con saves. Yeah, that's a 17.
Oh, dude, he's being completely honest with you. You do not think that he wants to destroy reality with these pages.
I
Nor
like-
does he even. You don't even think he thinks he could do that.
I like it, Rapture. You're struggling. Like, I think he's told the truth too.
We'll do this for you.
I also promise you that I will not let those pages come in contact with Tiamat or La. For maybe we are not enemies, but we are certainly not allies.
What if we agree to get this page, but we can't get it?
Well, I guess you die trying? And then I send another group of hapless adventurers off to find it?
Wait, have you sent a group there before?
Have I? The pages have only been missing for, what, a few days. All
So
of this has happened in a very small time period, if you understand.
oh yeah, I understand. I remember very clearly. So I need one assurance. And
These
and I can
assurances.
it's an important one. You're not just assure give us some sort of way to know that you are not going to work with Tiamat or Lolth.
I swear on my unholy blood that I will not work with Tiamat or Lol.
All right. So
So you'll make a blood pact with us?
Is my word not enough? What do you have to hold power over me, even with a blood pact? Could you enforce that blood pact? I'm wondering, Nerissa. What powers are you holding that I don't know?
Just the power of my blood, I guess. I don't know.
You do have the infernal blood. It does make me a little sick. But that is
All right.
just my indigestion.
If you
The
want
devil-
a blood pact, I'll give it to you.
A blood pact? He looks over at you.
I think the
Just
pact is if you just
swear on
your blood.
everything. That's
I could cut blood and spew it all over this room, and there would be no pact to hold the blood. Or me to that pact. You do not have that power. At least I don't believe you do.
what if I willingly give you blood?
What if you willingly give me blood for the blood pact?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that doesn't make sense, but I did just eat, but I could always eat more.
Oh, you don't want
I'm
to
gonna
eat
bite
my
you, dude.
blood. Not if you don't want to get horribly sick.
Why would I get horribly sick from your blood?
Trust me, there's reasons that I don't feel comfortable with saying that.
He's
about
got AIDS.
These guys around here.
Got herpes
No,
Sure he's had lizard
John,
before.
if you've read my backstory, my updated one, you know what I'm talking about.
An updated backstory, eh?
Updated.
I don't
I
think
forgot
you know
to
what a
add it.
backstory means.
I forgot to add it the first time, so
I mean, yes, I did read your backstory, but when you update it, holy crap, man. Dude. I mean, let's see if you actually screw with this story with your backstories. Oh, you just do like historic crap.
yeah,
It's not really a change.
no.
Okay. But there's nothing that you can really do with your blood that would make it bad for him to eat.
Mm,
You know
guess
what I
that's
mean?
I guess that's true.
But he doesn't know that. Deception check.
All right. Oh boy. No.
He looks over at you. You are one interesting creature. Don't quite
Turns out a lot.
understand. I don't necessarily think your blood would be necessary in this. No, I don't need a blood pact from you. If you know what I mean. And you don't need one from me. I promise that I will not do anything with Lolth or Tiamat.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's the devil, right, guys? And I think what we're saying is we want to team up with you against them, and we're willing to help you. You're willing to help us with them, basically.
Well, yes, I would help you by removing that horrible curse that you have on you.
There you go. All right. So
That was the start of all this.
yeah, how do you send us? Like, is there a portal? We like going through portals.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, it's kind of our thing.
Going through portals. Well, that's perfect. Please, I need you
That was
to take
Narissa's war
this.
cry.
Sweet. Which one of you is the most responsible? This is tough. Well, whoever. He throws down on the
1, 2,
table.
3, not it.
I'll take it.
Throws at a
As long as it-
table a little music box. And when
as long
you
as it's
open
not
it
a
up,
finger.
the music box has a little dancing ballerina in it. It's got like a little wind up underneath. Plays this strange tinkling off tune song. You will take this
All right.
and you will
What does
go
it do?
into the mists. It should guide you to the realm where I need you to find the parchment. But once you get to that realm, I will not be able to help you. Hopefully, the gem that your friend Larissa holds will be able to do that for you.
Oh, wait,
Sounds good.
we gotta sleep before we go through this portal, guys.
Of course.
Yes, by all means. Take a rest, as a friend.
Where should we meet you tomorrow? Back here?
Yes, please. Come back in here and knock on the door. I will be waiting.
Is there like a secret knock or anything?
No. No one knocks on that door.
They know better.
He smiles at you, Kyler.
All right.
But I'm glad you didn't. Let me tell you that right now, Kyler. I'm glad you didn't know better. Barging in here is probably the best thing that's happened to me since I bought the Oasis.
It's weird how these things work out sometimes.
I
Yes.
closed the music box and put it in my bag.
Sweet. And you guys walk back out of the casino floor and down to where you see.
everyone. Oh, sorry,
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna say, did you guys want to still play games, or are we going to bed?
I'm tired.
Yeah, I can sleep.
Yeah.
There is an inn. It is upstairs. But since you guys are just going to take a long rest, and I'm not going to pull up that map.
All right. So yeah, we should probably get one room, and we'll keep watch.
The room is
Toodaloo,
on the
toodaloo,
house,
toodaloo.
of course.
I
Yes.
only need 4 hours, so as long as you guys can cover the rest, we should be fine.
We slept and we're back. We're back, baby.
Nothing happens through the night. The oasis is quiet. You hear a little bit through the walls, the casino floor kind of going off. People slapping that alligator's tail. Couple drunks hooting and hollering as the rats run and scurry around their little track. All of a sudden, somebody gets too close to the tentacles and they get pulled down and in. And you hear from them never again. You wake up the next morning.
Let's get some breakfast, guys. I'm hungry. Ooh, eggs. All right. And get
You
some
go
breakfast.
running. You guys go
Hit up
running back
the
into that
buffet on the way
room.
back down.
Yep. Oh yeah, I hit up the buffet. Did you guys get breakfast? It was good.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna
Strahd
give
is
us
not
breakfast.
in the room.
All right, Shroud, we're ready.
So we just opened the music
Noctis.
box.
Comes walking over and in. Well, hello. The
Hey,
Crimson
Hello.
Talon.
That's
It is a pleasure knowing you. You see that one of the treasure chests is gone. The other one is still there. We're really hoping that you finish whatever you are supposed to do for the master. And the second you do that, this chest will be delivered to your ship.
And so he was gonna open a portal for us.
Yes. Stand right there. As you guys all stand around the table, she walks over and picks up the bear rug and throws it down belly side up on the table. And you see that it's got all these crazy runes and power circles drawn through its entire stomach area.
Oh.
She reaches up with a clawed finger and starts right at the neck and goes all the way down to the crotch of this beast. And as it starts opening, this mist starts pouring out.
Here we go again on our own.
The mist encloses the room.
Again with the mists.
It's Strahd, right?
Yeah.
The mist pours right out of that bear's innards as they spill all over the table and to cover you in all sorts of crazy shit. Everybody roll a con save.
Another shit save.
Ah.
19.
It.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. 16.
Right. Those of you who fail. Let's see here.
How would we know who failed?
9. I failed.
Well, all of a sudden, you feel this wet substance all over your foot, Kyler, as you look back and you see Lionel heaving. Looks like he's going to throw up a hairball because he's a cat.
Was that my shoe, dude?
Oh, sorry. Ooh, that
There
was a
is
wild
poo
ride.
on my shoe.
That's all right. I've been there before, dude.
Mr.
All
Strahd's
right.
wild ride.
Roll an insight or a history check, Rapture.
Okay.
Since you were the
Nope.
responsible one. Sweet.
Not one minus one.
Everybody needs to roll a perception or insight check at just regular instead of at advantage.
Woohoo!
Oh.
I knew it was gonna be in that one. Wait, me too, or not?
Oh yeah, especially
Insight. Okay. Whoops. Not that one. This
insight or perception.
one. Okay, that's
Nice,
better.
Lionel. Okay, Rapture. The two of you save. The other two. So, Rapture, as you and who else? Lionel. As the two of you like start stumbling through the mists, you start like getting a grip of where you're going, and you're walking through these mists almost as if you know where to go, kind of, maybe.
Okay. Hey guys, I think we need to go this way.
But
And I start going that
since
way.
you didn't roll a good history check, Rapture, I
didn't
need you to
roll
roll
a good
a
one at all.
1d2.
Okay. 1.
So Kyler and Narissa are kind of. Wait, what? Yeah. Kyler, no way, her constitution was fine. The only one. Okay, so Lionel's the only one that's actually having a hard time with this, but you kind of find your way through these mists, Lionel. The four of you kind of huddle together and start walking.
Left, right, left.
All of a sudden, the mists start turning this strange yellow color.
Oh no, it's
You
speed
start
mist.
hearing the buzz of insects.
It's pissed.
And the sounds of nature
Someone was
fills
dehydrated.
your ears. As you descend, as your descent slows, kind of walking through these mists down this hill, it comes to this slimy halt. The air is thick with this yellow dust. The fogs of this yellow make it hard to see, but you start to make out your party and the people around you. All of a sudden,
Whoa.
a huge gust of wind. Sorry, go ahead.
I just said, "Whoa, where are we?"
All of a sudden, a
Not sure.
huge gust of wind blows, pushing this yellow mist, if you would, as they said, kind of around, giving you an obscured view of this scene. These woods appear around you in just an array of all colors. History check, Rapture,
Okay.
and Kyler, does Typhnicity live in the Feywild?
No.
Okay.
No, she's from the upper plains.
All right, Rapture. Good job, buddy.
Well,
So, you look around and you are in awe. It seems like you think you know a place kind of like this, but it is not coming back to you whatsoever. All of a sudden, you see these strange little floating people, little guys, start flying around your face. You see huge, beautiful flowers and a plethora of mushrooms lining a little animal's paths throughout this magical forest. A tune drifts on the breeze from the north, and it sounds close. Give me an insight or arcana check.
all right.
That
Everybody.
22.
one.
Rapture.
That one was a
19
5.
or 22, I guess.
Sweet. Lionel, Rapture, Narissa, actually all three of you will succeed. Kyler, the mists. You seem to be having an allergic reaction as your allergies kick into hyper gear, sneezing, eyes watering. You can't take it. I mean, the mist, which now you realize is actually like pollen, is just inundating your whole sensory factor.
I want to like have a sneeze that's so loud I accidentally Eldritch Blast.
Out your nose.
Go ahead.
Eldritch Blast.
Roll a 1d100 as you
31.
fart an Eldritch Blast. Roll your attack.
Just right off the bat attacking, huh?
That is a 24.
That's
Roll your
some
damage.
sneeze.
Not that it matters.
What am I shooting?
I'll tell you once you hit it.
9.
Nice. So as you come walking through these mists and into this magical forest, the dust just inundates your face as all these sprites and everything come flying around, farting pixie dust in your face. All of a sudden you sneeze and this Eldritch Blast comes right out of your mouth and nose. And one of these loving sprites right in front of you just disintegrates through Eldritch Blast. This guy right here.
man. Oh no, my nose is already.
Body
You ever do
sprite.
that when you sneeze and like, oh man, does someone have a tissue? Oh, what
The
happened?
two other sprites that were in your vicinity look at you and start cussing you out in some language you can't seem to understand, just flittering around you like wasps.
What
I
language
see
is
them?
it?
Did I sneeze on somebody?
Well, what do you think?
Sylvan?
Of course.
I understand it. Haha.
So do I.
Which freaks you out because you don't know why you know this language, Rapture. You couldn't remember why you know this language. You don't remember being in the Feywild because you roll bad on history. So that scares you. But everybody else with their awesome, successful insight and arcana checks,
Does my insight check let me know?
no.
I rolled a 22.
Yep. But that's not for that. Sorry.
Ah.
The Miss Parfrey revision, and you see and smell a lush garden. Swarms of bees fly above you in the sunsetting sky. The trees' leaves seem to shimmer in the yellow haze and rays of the dying orb in the sky. The musical tune flows from the northeast. Suddenly, a small human size whizzes past your face, laughing and flying in circles around you. Walking through the mist, though, you come upon a house made of bark. And on the roof of this small house sits a satyr. Right up here. And all those little sprites and everybody are just flying around you, flittering willy-nilly, making you angry, trying to piss you off as you walk through these forests.
I swear this place seems so familiar.
They're trying to piss me off.
Well, yeah, you blasted one of their brothers right out of the sky with an Eldritch Blast. So they're like flying near you, like picking at your ear, like dumping
you,
water
bro.
on your head, spitting on you, peeing on you.
You hey. I'm like, I'm gonna pull my
It's
little.
definitely pissed now.
I'm gonna swat at them, with my club.
Sweet.
Like, get out of here! Swat, swat, swat.
They seem to flitter all out of the way. You've not been able to hit one.
You little varmints.
You walk
pretend
up
to
to this
sneeze again.
house, and you see, like I said, this strange-looking man with goat feet playing on this pan flute. Skilloot, skilloot, skilloot.
Are you Rumpelstiltskin?
No, my name is not Rumpelstiltskin, but I do know of that damn bastard.
Yeah, he's
How
a
be
son
ye?
of a bitch, isn't he?
Where are we?
Is a passive background effect going to actually come in handy right now?
Hmm?
Hold on. I'm reading my background.
So, what's your name, dude?
Okay,
Well, what's my name?
no.
My name is Panny Flute Fluffer. May I get your full name?
No.
Please,
Hold on.
I need to know your name. I told you mine. Mine is Panny Flute Fluffer. What is your full name?
You asked if you could have my name, and no, you cannot have my name. I will tell you my name. Would you like to know my name?
I would love to know that name.
Kyler.
Kyler.
That's the full name. You know many Kylers?
I don't know many people with just one name, but that is all right. You could be one of those stinking adventurers who don't know their parents, those bastards. They never have a last name.
So, and yeah, these are my friends. You guys,
Yes, my name is Patty Flooflupper. What is your name?
My name
Looks
is
right at you,
Rapture. I
Rapture.
can't place it, but this place seems so familiar.
So familiar. He kind of hops off of the roof down next to you, and he just comes right up with his nose and just takes this big sniff from torso to neck all over you, Rapture. Ah, you have the stink of the Feywild.
I knew this place was familiar. Oh boy.
Why? What's up?
Well,
What brings you to the borders of the Feywild? I'm glad you're here.
we're searching for a piece of parchment.
Wait, what?
Yes, we've been sent by someone to find this piece of parchment so that they can write something on it.
He turns around and starts blowing on his little pan flute.
I'm
And
gonna.
as he does this, a centaur and his mate come galloping around the bark house.
He mated
This-
with someone that looks exactly like him.
Pretty strange, right?
It's his twin brother.
He loves himself so much.
Like the Australian friend, right? This is my mate. These are my mates. No, okay.
They look
Dog didn't
over.
like that.
They all look over at the satyr and they look down and start speaking in their strange Sylvan language.
Good day, mates.
You say it?
Yeah.
Do you speak to them in Sylvan?
Yeah.
You
The
know
one
Sylvan.
centaur that's
I
closest
do know
to you
Sylvan.
pulls out a
I know.
pipe and he puts it right in your face and he's like, "Don't pervert our tongue with your tongue."
I'm like, you idiot. Sylvan is my native tongue. And I say it like without any like accent in the most fluent Sylvan he's ever heard.
Is it really? I thought your native tongue is Elvish.
Maybe.
Prepare for a huge wall of text to
You
just
can't
go
speak-
inside of the
You
text
can't
box.
speak Sylvan.
Yeah, I can.
Not
So what?
on your list right here.
Hold on. I just looked at it.
I see Common, Elvish, Celestial, and Infernal.
Oh, it does say Celestial. Okay, never mind. I'm just thinking of a different character. That's all. All right, sorry.
Wait, no, that's all right. I usually don't call people out like that.
Just looking up to it, I must have thought it said Sylvan, that says Celestial. So
All right, so what I actually want you to do then is give me a performance check. So what you're going to try to do is you're going to try to say the exact same words that the stupid centaur said right back to him. Almost
Yeah, I
as
said
like
it. I said it
so
in
give me a
Elvish.
performance check. Oh, you're going to say it in Elvish?
Yeah, since that's the English, that's the language I know, and Elvish is supposedly very close to Sylvan.
Well, you
it's
can
like-
choose to try to
right,
copy him if you want. If you want to do that performance roll instead.
So you want a performance?
I'd like a performance as if you're making fun of him in his language.
Oh no, I'm not making fun. I'm just like,
Oh, all right, fine.
all right, whatever. We'll see what the numbers say. 20.
If
Nice.
it was me, it would have been a 1.
Like, you know how you talk to someone in their own accent,
Yeah, absolutely.
and they're like, wow, like I can understand it better.
Burrito. Freaking love that when the white guy does that. Says burrito with all the rolled R's and
Burrito.
everything.
Burrito.
So funny.
But then they knew what he wanted, though, right?
Maybe.
Taco, taco. Burrito, burrito.
So the centaurs come walking up, and the The satyr looks over at all of you and smiles. Well, if you're looking for parchment, there's only one parchment I know of. And it's over here in this cave.
Oh, cool. We'll get it real quick.
Yeah, no, the centaurs will take you to the cave.
Oh, cool. Hey, centaurs. Good day, mates.
They kind of look over at
Do
you.
an insight check on him. No. Never mind.
I want to do like a loud whisper and be like, "Are we supposed to ride them?"
I hop on.
No.
I
I'm
hop on.
supposed to follow them.
When she says, I was like, oh yeah, good call, and I jump right on.
All right, roll
Yeah,
animal
let's go.
handling.
Is, what,
Actually, I want you to roll an acrobatics check first to see if you can actually leap onto the back of this guy. He is pretty damn tall and he doesn't have a saddle.
All right, 21.
Oh yeah, you just do this like hop off of his knee and land right on his back. Now animal handling as he starts
All right.
bucking wild.
I'm guiding myself on this one.
Oh, what the shit! All of a sudden he says in perfect common.
Animal handling.
Eminal?
Ooh, that's a 2 plus
Nice.
E4 for guidance is
Nice.
4.
All right.
That's my 4.
As he starts bucking around. You're all, whoa, Bessie. He bucks you right off. Roll a
Acrobatics.
Take that, mother bucker.
13. You land with a crash, but it doesn't hurt. As you kind of roll through it, you find
Centaur
yourself
kicks his face slightly.
in a heap on the ground. As yeah, he definitely has his long spear out. He's kind of pointing it down at your face. You see the other centaur reaching over and holding him back. It's like, no, bro, dude, it's okay, man.
I
I'll
thought you
speak
were
it in
taking
Sylvan at
us.
this point.
I speak to them in Sylvan. It's okay. They're friendly.
He said that you were taking us. I thought you meant on your back. That's it was lost in translation. My apologies.
I would never let your filth ride on my back. He looks down at you and spitting with every word.
Well then, who do you let ride on your back?
No one. These are centaurs.
You
They're
see
not
the other
horses.
centaur just look over at you. He's like, do I have, seriously?
Rapture, I was asking the mates.
I've
All right.
spent time in this place for 8 years. I'm pretty sure I know a lot about it.
You know the mates?
I don't know these people, but I
Well,
know
neither do
about this
I.
place.
That's why I asked.
This isn't the exact place I was.
He has a saddle on.
No, he doesn't.
What's,
He said he
that's-
doesn't.
That's not a saddle. I look close.
No.
Does he have a saddle?
Oh God, no! There is no saddle.
Does he have like a blanket that maybe it could be easily?
Oh God, no! There is nothing. There isn't even anything to grab onto, man. His mane is shaven off completely.
Oh, I thought that was
He's
a.
looking at you, just fuming at you. Listen,
I think I got something in my eyes. I thought I saw like a saddle. I guess that's just your back, dude. It's kind of gross looking, dude.
I speak to Kyler and just say, why don't I take the lead here?
Okay, yeah, you do that. That way, I don't have to do all the talking, please. And I kind of shuffle him forward. Like, finally, I'm tired of talking to everybody. God.
So, and then I speak to them in Sylvan. So, where is this cave? Will you guide us?
well, yeah, they'll guide you. They're gonna take you back to the court, I think. Or at least that's where I think they want to take you. That's where I think they should take you. If there's
Where am
anybody
I?
who knows about the parchment, it's gonna be, you know.
I ain't there.
Wait, just a sec.
You
'Cause
thought I
you're not
was gonna-
supposed to be there yet.
Oh. All of a sudden, can I ask everyone to make an Arcana check?
You could ask them to. Well, how are you gonna do that in character?
Well,
You
So
can do that though.
So basically, if anyone notices, I'm just saying Rapture's magic just seems to like surge here, like largely.
Oopa Bigley.
And I just want to see if anyone notices.
Probably not.
Probably.
No, don't notice.
I'd say Lionel notices.
I'm from Arkansas.
I'm too busy staring at these centaurs, trying to figure out if I should ride it or just pet it or what.
I tried to write it. I don't think that was a good idea. They get really mad.
Do I pet it or feed it carrots? What do I do?
You probably shouldn't
Just
feed
you
it.
don't. You just they're people.
It's really touchy.
Yeah, but some people like carrots. And the other centaur comes walking up to you.
Oh, I have a carrot. You want a carrot? I could do that.
I mean, if you're just passing out carrots.
I dig in my bag and I bring out a carrot and give it to him.
Oh, you still
The
got those
centaur
from
laughs.
Agden?
Agden carrots. Nice, dude.
Came from a good bunny friend of ours.
We
He had a
did go
really
visit
great
him.
farm.
Yeah, he did. We helped
He
him.
sniffs it, takes a big bite of it, kind of gives you a nod. These things are mammoths as they stand in front of you. I mean, they're probably 65 hands. Big, big horses looking down at you. So, where should we take them? Patty Flute Fluffer looks over at you guys. Why? Why don't you take him to court?
Hold on. Can we? I want to talk to Narissa for a second. Thanks, guys. And I grab Narissa and I walk with her this way a few steps, and I say, "Hey, Narissa, does your necklace point which way we should be going?"
Let me check, and I'm gonna pull it out, but I'm gonna try to kind of conceal it from
All right, so roll a stealth check.
the centaurs and everybody.
Perfect.
Stealthy, steady thing.
I'm helping to conceal her so she can have advantage.
All right. Yeah, I'll take a help on that. Or I guess it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's good enough.
Yeah. So you just kind of have it pinned to your lapel on the bottom side of it so that nobody can really see it on your leather little armor that you're wearing. All of a sudden, you just kind of touch onto it. Give me an Arcana check, please, with advantage. Since you
Okay,
did such a
that I
good
might not
job
be
on your
good
spell.
at. We shall see.
I'm pretty sure you have. Oh dear God! So you kind of look over at under your lapel and look at it, and you see it kind of flare a little bit, and then kind of like. I need you to roll a con save. As this little arc of magic light kind of dances out and hits your shoulder.
Woo, nat 20.
Nice, dude. It seems to be grounded by whatever you're wearing. It doesn't zap you. And as you shake it a couple times, all of a sudden, it starts humming and working. And you see that it actually starts like kind of throbbing light. So you know that there is a parchment or something
From the book nearby.
from the book. Yes, maybe nearby, maybe not. You really haven't had much luck with this thing yet. But that'll be your nat 20 is that you were actually able to get it to work.
Something's around here. Look, it's glowing. Shh, don't tell my buddy.
All right. So the satire looking over at all of you. All right, are you guys ready to go to court? He smiles.
No, we're not heading to court. I don't know
course.
why. I don't know why
The
you.
court? Oh, you don't know anything about the Fae, do ya?
No, we never said we were gonna go anywhere with you or.
Oh, but
Is it a court of kings, or like, do we need lawyers? I mean,
Well,
what are we
they're
talking
the
about?
king of the Fae, the Unseelie Court. They're the
Yeah,
ones that
no.
may help you with parchments. You want the parchment, right?
We have to go to court, get the parchment. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I know about parchment. It's at the court.
Insight check.
Go ahead. I think you guys have already for this, but
Oh well, I want to insight check what he said, but never mind. It was
We-
7.
I know I did, but yeah, I did something like that too.
I'm just completely trusting these guys.
Which direction is the court?
the centaur looks over at you guys and points in that direction. He takes another chomp of the carrot. It's off that way.
I look at Nurse and was like, "Is that the way that your thing is pointing? Same direction?"
Can I tell if it like this thing points in a certain direction or gets louder in a certain direction or anything like that?
It's not quite that sensitive. So you know that it's in a vicinity, but not. I mean, so like, give me a history check real quick. But you can kind of remember going back to the mountaintop when you were looking for the book with it. And with those memories,
An
you
11.
kinda- yeah, you figure it's within a 5 to 10 mile radius. And if you start getting closer, it'll start signaling a little better with the device. As the closer you get, the more it seems to throb or emanate its arcana.
It,
All right. Well,
it's
look
nearby,
at-
Tyler, but I can't. It doesn't pinpoint where.
as we head towards the court, try to tell us if it feels stronger or weaker. All right, let's go.
Just follow us. Everything will be fine.
Okay.
The
Make
guy
sure I
looks
get
over
right
at
on
you.
your back.
Follow them.
No.
I keep Kyler from getting any smart ideas by jumping on them.
You try to jump on him?
No, I keep him from doing it.
All right.
How do you do that?
I just like if you ever try to do it, I just hold your arm.
Come on, rolling.
I am.
Ah.
And I know it's silent rolls.
We hear it, but don't see it.
That's right. Sorry.
Let go of
about
me,
the
dude. I'm not
sound.
gonna jump on their back anymore. They already said I couldn't. God,
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you either. I brought you back to life. You've been a dick so far.
This is a realm that I know, and I know they don't take kindly to strangers jumping on their backs. So please.
Well, you could have told me that
don't.
before I jumped on his back.
You didn't give me a chance to.
Well, now I know, and we're all fine right now. So let's just follow them, and no one's jumping on anyone's back unless you want to give me a piggyback ride.
Okay, I'll let go of him.
And
How dare you jump on his back?
yeah. So can I have a piggyback ride?
No.
Nah, I was hoping to get from somebody.
You are no fun.
I look over at Lionel. Huh?
I
You
just
all start
look at you
walking
like,
through the
don't even
woods.
fucking try it.
Man, no one wants to give me a piggyback ride. I hate walking.
Go. The mists and the sunlight do not change as you walk through the woods. Panny Flute Fluffer does not go with you for some reason. He seems to stay back, keeping guard over what might be the edge of this strange Feywild.
Does it seem like
But
we're
the
going
two
the right direction,
centaurs,
Narissa?
Arcana checks. I'll take 2 Arcana checks as you start walking through these woods. You see a frog and swarms of insects just through this haze of pollen throughout this whole place. And it's nauseating almost, the amount of pollen that's in the air. It's sickening, hard to breathe. It almost seems like foul air. It's just on that side of clean air. A 1d100.
I wanted to see if I was going to sneeze again. I think I'm
Alright.
okay.
Yeah, you are okay. Funny. All right. So I need an Arcana check from you, Narissa.
And I really should have made myself better at those.
I give you guidance. Ah, shit.
You look back down at the machine, at your little thing, and it starts zapping again. Roll a con save.
Use guidance.
Yeah, you can use the guidance.
Is that a 4?
Actually, no guidance. is
1d4.
for checks, not for saving throws.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. A 10, unfortunately, would not do it. As you feel that energy just arc through your shoulder underneath your lapel, doing 2 lightning damage. Just zaps you, and you look, and it's kind of like smoking, and it's like buzzing in and out. All right, the centaurs look over. Let's see if they notice. Yeah, they always do that to me.
Nothing odd about that.
Dang,
Oh,
they see everything.
the one looks
Right.
over at you quizzically.
So much static in this part of the woods.
The one that looks over at you, let's see if he can actually figure out what's happening. Holy shit, yeah.
They see everything today.
Awesome. The centaur turns and looks. He takes off his pike and points it at your lapel, Narissa. What is that strange magical device?
It's supposed to help me find stuff. It's not working.
And grab my club and I say, "Hey, put down the pike, buddy."
He points it right at your face.
I knock it away. Your
Strength check.
pike to yourself.
Are you threatening me, little elf?
Not a threat. I promise. Keep it to yourself. And don't point it at my friends.
The other centaur tries to hold him back. Roll a charisma saving throw for me, buddy.
Got it.
As this centaur comes walking right up to your face, getting right in there.
Right, that's right.
No. You are a little frightened as he comes stepping really close with these big ass hooves right down by your toes and by your feet. He's still got that spear in your face and he's looking at you. He's like, I should just gut him now. What do you say, mate? He says something in Sylvan.
What does he say?
He says, just wait till they get to the cave.
What do you
Seems
say,
like-
Raptor?
What he said. But I say it in Draconic so he can't understand.
What? I don't speak the
And
gibberish.
now that they've walked away, I tell him in common.
They're gonna kill us in the cave?
That's what
That's
they
not-
said.
That's not what he said.
They're probably just gonna kill you, not me though.
He stopped him from he stopped his friend kill me, and he said, "Wait till we get to the cave." So once we get to the cave, they're just gonna attack us?
No, I don't think right
Is that-
away.
Did I lose something in the translation there? Because I feel
I
like
don't
I'm
think right away.
So
I
maybe
don't
we
know,
should
I'm
just kill
feeling-
them now.
Don't kill them. They're our
I-
guides.
I put my hand out, and you see like lightning bolts like tingle from my fingers, and I'm like, "You say the word, Lionel." No, I'm getting
Tyler,
real
don't
nervous
do
on these
that.
guys.
Magic works differently here.
Well, I'm looking at my fingers. It seems like extra sparky. It's like kind of going nuts. But I say the word because I don't trust these guys.
Don't.
All right. So I close my fist. All right. I'm following you.
You
Let's
don't
go.
need to trust them. I do. And so far, I do.
All right. Well, I'm gonna trust you.
Come on, let's go.
My hand sizzles from the as the lightning goes out. It's like
Sweet. You guys continue down the path, and through the woods you go.
Into the woods.
You don't know who your grandmothers are because you're all adventurers and you have no parents. So you're not going to grandma's house.
I have parents, I just don't know their names or who they are or where they are.
Exactly. See,
I'm not a rogue. What are you talking about?
I have parents, I just don't know if they're alive.
You ate them, obviously.
No, I was trapped for 8 years and I ran away from home, even though I found it.
You're explaining this to him as you're walking down the path. All of a sudden, the centaurs stop as they get to the end of the path. And you see one of the largest mouths of a cave you've ever seen. It is 60, 70 feet high. And it seems to get bigger as you peer into the darkness.
That's normal. Normal for this
Huge
place at
cave.
least.
A giant frog jumps out of the bushes right next to the centaurs. They're standing about as high as a donkey.
Holy!
Looks over at all of you. Ribbit.
What the hell is that thing?
Centaur looks back over at you with his spear, points it at your face again, Kyler, and then turns and points into the cave.
I whacked the spear. I said, "Keep that thing out of my face."
He just kind of looks and snorts at you derisively.
You don't have
Points
to
at-
point the sharp stick in my eyeball to tell me something, buddy. I thought we were friends
Seems
here.
like the only way you'll learn.
I'm about to,
Yeah, he
that
has a
cave,
problem
you'll
with not
find
learning
your-
things.
I'm about to teach you
Parchment.
something real quick.
I
About to
would
learn
love
something real fast.
to learn something from you. He growls and grips his spear, and it looks like he's about ready to jam it right down your throat. He's so pissed.
I speak to them and stuff, and no, don't. He may be an idiot, but he's under my protection right now.
And like, and then
Who
and
are
Elvis
you
would
to
say, "Hey, the
protect
word
him,
idiot is
lizard?"
very close. I know what that means."
Sorry, what was that, DM?
I said, "Who are you to protect him, lizard?"
I am only protecting him for my benefit, and because I know
You are only protecting him until you get in that cave, and then you are under our protection.
well, I've been here before.
Yeah. Like spits on the ground. Your lizard stench has never left.
Oh, snap!
So you're not friendly. Good to know.
You gonna let him say that?
He called you
In Elvish, I
stupid.
say, did he say stench? Do I stink? What's he saying? I understand like half of this.
I don't understand Elvish, so I just say what.
It's Sylvan.
No, I know, but like Elvish is like derived from
Oh.
Sylvan, so I pick up bits and pieces of what he's saying. Like I picked up one word out of there.
Go in the cave to find your parchment.
I'm insight checking them. I do not trust them in the slightest right now. Nat 20!
He is, of course, lying through his teeth.
I'd like to see you step in that cave first.
You think I am allowed into the unseelie court? I am just a mere guard.
Well, I think you're
the
lying.
guest.
In fact, I know you're lying.
You think I'm lying? What do I have to gain from lying to you, little worm?
We don't need your guidance anymore. Leave
What
us.
you need is my spear in your face.
You don't want to do that.
Then go into the cave. This conversation is
We're not
over.
going to do that either.
Then
So,
die where
you
you
can either
stand.
So you can either leave us now, or we can kill both of you and walk away. It's your
Roll.
choice.
Initiative.
Oh right, I have advantage because of that sick hammer. Was that a double nat 1? Yes!
Sweet, dude.
Double nat 1 initiative, let's go.
Get that out of the way.
Yeah, at least it's just initiative, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it seems really strange as all the creatures in these Fey woods seem to come to life. And the centaurs, they just kind of mill around the centaurs and around the area, kind of condensing on top of you all.
Like,
And with that, we will start combat. Kyler, give me a perception check.
Here it comes. Perception is a 14 with 18 on.
Nice. You're sitting there staring at these centaurs and they're mouthing back at you, but all of a sudden out of the corner of your eye you see something move and you look down on the ground behind you. You see just hundreds of strange beetles and spiders, just little ones, come swarming up your legs and try to take a bite out of you. They swarm but cannot bite you at all. Most of them seem to fall off and stay outside of your realm, so you are not actually swarmed right now. That will be their nat 1.
Is he Neo dodging him?
He's actually doing like a crazy cool tap dance and just crushing them, but they still seem to swarm without dying.
Get him off! Get him off! Ah!
Get him off, get him off, get him off! Oh, sweet.
Just the Beatles. John, Paul, George, Ringo.
A whole bunch of
man,
rangers!
it even keeps your last movement. So this You see centipedes and other creatures start swarming out of the woods, doing their darndest to get to you all. Lion-O.
All right, time to attack this bitch ass centaur in front of me.
Okay, what just
Which
happened?
centaur was mouthing off?
Doesn't
The one
matter.
on the left to you.
It's 15 hit.
Of course, it was the one on the left.
There's a 15, just 1 second here. I had to refresh.
No problem. I
was
mean,
hoping to get
they're
back
just
in
a
time.
horse, right? They probably don't have armor, I'd imagine.
I think they are wearing slight
Remember they
armor.
were naked.
Not everywhere.
They were naked horse people.
a 15 hits.
All right.
Pretty big.
Woohoo! For a whopping 6.
Doing 6 damage.
And I'm going to flurry of
Roll.
blows him as well. Oh,
A 1d100.
$51.
A 51. All of a sudden, your sword just spews this strange fey energy out of it. Go ahead and roll your electrical blast damage
Ooh.
at full effect.
Where is that at?
So if you go to your Sword of Omens, it says electrical blast. If you're holding a Sword of Omens, you can attack firebolt forming 5 feet, stands 46 damage.
Okay, 46. Any modifiers or anything?
Nope, just roll your 46.
Oof.
Sweet. So 10 more on top of the 6. 16 damage. That was the one in front of you. All right.
Can I still flurry of blows him?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
All right.
Just wanted to get that one attack out of the way with your cool sword.
Cool.
Sword.
Well, I'm gonna attack with it 2 more times, but I would roll the sword, right? Because it's my Kensi weapon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh,
That'll hit.
Boom. So
15 more. RP your hits.
no,
buddy.
that's 26 more, dude.
Yeah, no, I got that. The 11
Okay.
and the 15.
All
I'm
right.
not cheating.
So come and swing down, crosses like a horse body, and as I come back up, that bolt comes out, and I just do 2 more of those slashes.
Ah, you see the centaur scream and he grabs his chest as that lightning bolt seemed to rip right through him. You see exposed bone that's all just melting flesh pouring down to the ground. He stumbles a little. Anything else for your turn?
That'll do.
That'll do. All right. The giant frog.
Definitely not gonna try and fart in his face.
Aw.
Oh,
No,
It's
you
always
learned
been
that
fun.
lesson during that one shot that turned out to be 8 sessions.
No, every time it's like doing something stupid like that, and I roll, it's a 1 every time.
Oh.
It wasn't the
I'm the
first
one
time.
who double nat 1'd on initiative.
Eh,
I'll add advantage.
at least you didn't shit your pants.
This giant frog
True.
takes 1 step forward. Wait, does he even have to? I think he might. Yeah. Takes 1 step forward towards you, Narissa, and tries to take a big chomp out of you. Rip it. His teeth come.
Frogs have teeth?
around. Yeah, this one does. Your legs. 14.
nope.
You take a swift step back. He bites nothing but air and pollen. Centaur looks over at his mate. No. Starts to get angry. He pulls out his pike and tries to kick you in the face, Rapture. Or excuse me, tries to stab you in the face with the pike.
Of course. It's always an at 20.
Nice. Oh, wait, I didn't do that right. Just a sec. Critical hit. There we go. So the damage will be 16 piercing damage as this pike just comes right through your shoulder, and he tries to drive it and almost stick it into the ground behind you to pin you to the ground. And as he starts getting close, he kind of comes up with a hoof, but more like his knee, trying to knee you in the face.
And he
Missing.
says, nay.
Missing.
Nay.
You lied to us, lizard. You see a tear streaming down his cheek.
What did I lie about?
You murdered my mate.
I didn't
Narissa,
do that. That wasn't me.
he snorts on you.
How's
Snot
y'all
flies
doing?
all over.
All right. I am going to reach into my bag of tricks.
Oh, snap, bag of tricks.
And we got a panther today.
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Un momento, por favor.
Hey, look, Lino, it's Panther.
So I'll put him right there.
All of a
And
sudden,
you-
Lino is sexually aroused for some reason. No, just kidding.
Awesome. All right, configure ownership. We go with Narissa. You are the owner. All right, you should be able to move it around. Now, does it attack on your turn, or what are the specifics of this?
Let's
Get its own-
see. You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes on its
And
turn.
it acts on your turn. Okay.
Yes.
Use
So-
a bonus action to command it, so you can actually use your bonus action because you just used your action to pull it out.
And my bonus action, I'm going to tell him to swat at this to kill the frog.
The frog. Sweet. Go
Yep.
ahead. You should be able to do all that.
Bite, claw. Let's see. We'll claw.
Did it work? Oh, sweet. That'll
20.
hit.
Not much. Womp womp 3.
That's all right. 3 slashing damage. Go ahead, RP your hit with your new panther, the cowardly panther. That's awesome.
So I pull out I reach my hand into my bag and I just pull out this, like, it looks like a little hairball at first, and when I throw it on the ground, it puffs out into a big giant panther, and it immediately stalks up to this frog and takes a little swipe and just cuts him a little bit.
The frog looks astonished as the strange creature appears in front of him. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
All right. Movement from animals. Kyler,
Yeah.
it seems like every insect in this part of the woods are swarming onto you all.
They most certainly are trying, aren't they? And so I level my circlet of blasting in their direction and cast Scorching Ray. The first of 3 bolts aiming at the first clod of whatever. Like
The swarm of
bugs.
insect right above you, right?
Yes. So
Word.
first one does a 17 hit the bugs.
A 17 will hit.
All right. Here is the first raise damage. 7.
7.
And I'm going to apply along with that 7 Radiant Soul, so then it's an extra 4 damage.
All right.
So that's 11 fire damage. Are they still alive?
Roll a perception check. As
Well, I
you
just
do
wanna know-
see them still alive. Yes. Okay. All right. They are still alive.
Okay, so second beam goes on them.
Okay.
That's a 19, should still hit. So damage for second beam is going to be 5 fire. And then the third beam.
Do they get to take another 4 damage from that radiant
No, that's-
soul?
I can only do
Just
that
the
once.
first one. All right.
Yeah. That's
That'll
a
hit.
23. And then what? It won't let me do the damage. I have to actually click this. Why won't it let me do the damage again? Oh, here it is. It's down here now. All right. For some reason, being weird.
So try doing an attack again because you should. I
Oh,
can
here.
hit him.
I got it.
Maybe you
Here's-
hit. Oh, word, you did.
yeah, the
6.
game glitched for a second.
All right, cool.
All right. Are they still alive?
They are almost dead. You see, maybe I don't know. There's like 1/8 of the swarm trying to crawl up your legs and still not being able to do it because they had that nat 1 on their attack. But there is a little bit left.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to Starlight Step, which is a little like, shit. Where is it? 30, 40?
Okay,
Does it? Try to do 30.
that says 30.
I need to scroll in. I was too far back. I couldn't tell.
There you go, dude.
All right, 30. All right, so I Starlight Step over there.
All right. Cool. They were right about here. Is there anything else for your turn there, Kyler?
Nope, that's my turn.
Sweet. You want to RP that or?
So yeah, I pointed my circlet and I did 3 rays of fire, hit these guys, and then I kind of ball myself up and disappear and show up again about 30 feet away over in this direction.
Awesome. The centaur, almost down on one knee, looks up and cut. Damn you, cat. Die.
Meow.
Stabs at you with a pike. $25 hit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
No.
The pike just rips up near your cheek and cuts through your neck a little bit and up into your jaw, doing 10 piercing damage.
I'll take that.
And as he stands up, you see another hoof just wickedly kick out right into your clavicle.
Oh, my clavicle!
No, not my clavicle.
You forgot how.
Just a sec here. He didn't forget.
He couldn't
how.
stand up. He's too hurt.
There we go. The hoof comes out. Snafu.
Jesus, with these rolls, dude.
Man, 23. Taking 9 bludgeoning damage as that weird pike hits you right in the neck, right on the other side of your neck. You feel that hoof just puncture in, cracking your clavicle. Rapture.
So, this centaur, he still is trying to pin me with this spear, right?
Yeah.
So, I I grab his spear with one hand, and I just say, there's one thing this place taught me. It's that magic here is wild, right?
Your mother is wild,
I don't even know my mother.
bastard.
And I target, and I just take one arm, and I just go for and inflict wounds right in his face. Just grab his face. Hold on, let me find the spell. There it is. Just grab his face to try and get him.
Sweet.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Plus. Okay, 5d10 necrotic. So 23 damage,
Nice.
and his entire face is just blackened, and you can see that part of his skull is starting to show. One eye is starting to rot out of his head.
Gar! He screams and reaches up to grab his face, and he looks down and he sees a maggot crawling through his fingers. Ah! Ah! Anything
This
else for your
is-
turn?
This is what you get for messing with us. And I don't use this often enough. Where is it? I'd like to use my bonus action to use Hungry Jaws. Because he's right up next to
Yo.
me.
Wow, you haven't used this in a while.
I have not. And I bite his, we'll say his arm, like right where he's trying to pin me.
Sweet.
Rush meat.
Rush me. 15. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits.
Sick. Bites. 2 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And I
You
get
start gnawing away in his arm, and after a few minutes, you see it actually start to bleed.
and how much do I get? I get 2 temporary hit points.
Noise. Anything else for your turn?
That was action, bonus action. Nope, think I'm good. But you
Right.
notice, but you all start to notice something about his magic just somehow getting stronger here than it was before.
Roll a 1d100.
All right.
As the second you let go of this crazy
58.
creature, the centaur's arm, all of a sudden the magic flares around you. What'd you roll?
58.
58.
Glad it's not a 7.
This is the end of the round. All of a sudden, you feel a time warp. Everything seems to reverse itself all the way back to the beginning.
So everyone
Everybody
heals.
gets to re-roll combat initiative.
Wait,
As you
so
all look at each other, you stand there like, did we just fight? And you
Do the time warp
the two
again.
centaurs still beaten down and broken.
so
It's just a
so it's just initiative.
That's all it was.
Hey, at least I wasn't down on that one.
That's worse, so now I gotta wait even longer to go. Cool. I was up in a couple turns. Now I gotta wait all that.
It'll go
all the
fast.
enemies. All the enemies rolled.
The panther should not be rolling. It shares Nerissa's turn.
Yeah, I'll take it out of there. The centaur looks up and goes, "Ah, lucky me." Rah, rah, rah. Pike comes ripping back and hitting you in the face again, Rapture.
Of course. Yeah.
That hits. We will never go down without taking one of you with us. 13 damage as he's cursing at you in Sylvan. You no-named hag. An 18 does not hit as the
It
hook
misses.
snaps out.
Just misses. Hold on, I have to configure this. So -2 for the temporary, -11. You see just the spit of blood start to come out of the corner of his mouth. He just slightly smiles.
Rapture?
Yeah.
Sweet. The centaur standing in front of Lionel. You damn cat. Take my pike. And shove it.
Okay.
The pike slams down into you, doing 12 more damage as the same hoof comes up in the same attack as last time. Very original.
No.
Ooh, does that hit?
It does not.
No. The
Finally,
hoof
you don't
snaps
roll
up
something
again,
20 over 20. Jesus.
missing completely, but hitting with the first attack, doing 12 piercing damage. Those darn pikes hurt. The strange swarm of centipedes comes crawling up and around your feet. Kyler, biting you from feet to knee. Slipping and falling off, not being able to make purchase on your awesome boots of love. The giant frog turns to bite the panther that has now appeared in front of it, taking a chunk out of its own mouth. Does a 19 hit your panther? Yes.
Probably.
Oh, yes, it does. Sorry.
That's quite all right.
Spaced out for a minute
Oh,
almost.
whoops. Well, I rolled the wrong thing, so there we go. Everybody makes mistakes. 5 piercing damage as these strange frog teeth just sink down into your panther. Let's see how this works. Okay. That is all, as everything seems to be too big to fit into its mouth. This strange swarm of insects comes swarming up underneath you. Rapture. As you see about 10 or 11 of this swarm left, but they seem to have a strange, strong bite that doesn't pierce your reptilian skin. And it is now your turn.
Alright. So, I'd like to take care of the centaur first, because it seems to be the bigger threat. Yeah. No, not that. Let's see. I have to take a look through his stuff. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Guiding bolt right into this centaur space.
All right.
28 to hit. I'm pretty sure
That'll
that
hit.
hits. 22 radiant damage.
MDK.
So oh, that was almost max damage. Dang. So after he just hits me with his pike, and you see the drip of blood come out of his mouth. He just rears back and almost like kind of like a Kamehameha, but not because it copyright issues.
Rappy reptile.
But you already said it.
Well,
Righty, righty, both
basically just this big blast of blue energy goes like just right in, like my entire claw is right in his face as the thing goes off, and it explodes his head off, and his head lands on the back of the other centaur, with the centaur
Come on,
falling,
take me for a little ride.
with the centaur in front of me falling down sideways.
Toppling over into the strange colored grass. Give me a 1d100 as your magic flares yet again. Seems to be crackling in this pollen.
91.
Oh shit, you're all dead.
Did I just do myself?
Okay. All of a sudden, you feel this strange power flowing through you. Roll a religion check.
Okay.
Bench of Thorzeus.
I can't. There we go. Finally, it let me in. Normal or advantage or anything?
Oh, normal.
Okay. Nat 1. Let's go.
All right. You feel this power surge flowing through you, but you can't quite place its power. And all of a sudden, it feels like this language of the gods is just pouring over you and into your ears, but it's echoing so much you can't make out any of the words. Anything else for your turn?
I'd like to see if I get to just stomp on some of these bugs.
Well, you couldn't do it as an attack,
Can
I
you
know.
so it
tail whip
wouldn't do
him?
any damage, but
No, I can't.
unfortunately not.
But let's see. Can I do something with these bugs? I cannot. All right. I just you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna get over this way. Actually, no, I gotta stay right where I am.
Word. Centipedes crawl and crawl and crawl. Lion-O. See, that wasn't too bad, Lion-O.
Sure. sure. I only got attacked and couldn't defend myself.
Yeah.
Time to finish off the centaur.
I always nat 1
14?
when it on in
A 14
checks.
hits. Ooh. MDK. Well, 133. What the crap?
Overkill.
I just take my sword and jam it
Fatality.
like right into his gut and slice him open, and his entrails fall out.
Nice. These are a huge horse. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw as these hot entrails just start dumping down on top of you. You almost have to reach up to hit him in the stomach.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
15. You are able to
Alright.
get out of the way as the intestinal tracts just dump down. You hear them empty as you poke several holes through them.
Then I'm gonna walk over to this frog here and attack him.
You're gonna do a frog stomp?
Mhm.
Great album.
That should hit.
Oh yeah. The frog is wearing magical armor.
For
He's a
10.
prince. 10 damage. Slashing.
And I'm gonna use patient defense.
Sweet. As you switch enemies, roll a D100 as your sword seems to flare out again. Always flares at the wrong times. Unfortunately, this flare does not come to any magical fruition, as it just sputters and spits lightning to no major effect.
Ooh-wee.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Perfect.
I am now dodging.
Narissa. Yes, dodging. Got that. Word.
All right, I am going to stabby at the frog.
Awesome.
You know, I don't actually know what the dodge action does. What does it do?
Gives attacks on you at disadvantage.
20
21.
will hit.
That's cool.
Doing 14 damage to the frog. MDK. Nice. MDK the frog.
So I see that the frog's trying to go after my panther, so I just come out with my sword and stab him in the eye. Straight through the brain, like a shish kebab.
Great. This eye is about as big as a softball. It's one of the most satisfying things you've ever stabbed into. It's squishy. It's just this lovely stab feel to it.
It pops like a water balloon.
Anything else for your turn?
I get an extra attack with that sword. If I move, can I take that attack on some of the other swarms?
Of course you can.
I'm gonna do that then. I'll move up here to this swarm
Sweet.
and attacky.
That'll hit.
15. Sweet. Damage.
8.
And of course,
Sneak attack.
I wouldn't be a rogue if I didn't do my sneak attack.
Holy sneak.
Nice.
16 extra.
Nice, dude. MDK. Almost to the number. Good job.
So then after I take out this frog's eyeball with its juice still on my sword, I run over and I just come into this tornado of beetles and I just kind of do this tornado effect and take them all out at once.
You almost wonder to yourself, why were the frogs and insects fighting with each other, or fighting as allies? It seems weird, as they are mortal enemies.
Does seem weird.
Anything else for your turn?
So for my bonus turn, I am gonna sick my panther on the giant centipede.
Nice.
So let me move him over here. And then he's gonna take a little claw to the giant centipede. Seven.
That does not hit, as the centipede's armor seems to be so strong that the claws, you can't seem to be like grab around it or anything. Get into the panther, or get into the
Centipede.
centipede, excuse me. Gosh, brain.
Yeah. That's it for my turn. That's all I can do.
All right. Kyler. You
Nope.
up, sir.
Speaking of swarms of insects,
right.
the mummy's on.
Yeah, I got the swarm of insects trying to get me, and I'm just like, Eldritch Blast! Blasting these things down on the ground in front of me. Nat 1.
That'll barely hit.
Here's the damage for that one, 21.
Nice, dude. You know what? MDK. That's
All
smart.
right. So
You're
first blast.
literally 1 point away from doing it, so fuck it.
Nice. I love it. It's like
Wild magic.
I pick up and I'm like blast like point blank, and there's just like a big old like crater where they're at. And then my second blast, I point at the ones I was attacking before, the ones that are still down here over by Rapture. So I go second blast, Eldritch Blast. Oof, nope, only a 12.
A 12 will hit.
Oh, nice.
And now you know the AC.
Very nice. Low damage, only 6 force damage.
MDK.
Oh, and I get the second blast off and get the remaining bugs that are still there. And they splatter all over the place.
Roll a D100.
Here it comes, D100. You got a 76. And I'm going to move
A
this way.
76.
D100s are fun.
Oh, shit. All of a sudden, you look around and everything that was yellow and colorful goes straight into black and white vision. Like you cannot see in color right now. Everything turns into black and white.
Oh, dude, my eye blubs.
Roll a con save, as this is such a strange transition and almost knocks you off your feet. Con or dex save, your pick.
I do a con save, plus I'm going to cast resistance. If I can find it.
Resistance?
Guidance.
No, resistance, because it's a save.
Ah,
So,
A 14. You don't seem to lose your balance or your stomach. As the change gradually, after a few seconds, you feel okay.
oh. Hey, did you guys notice that? Everything went tipsy-turvy for a minute. That's my turn.
I'm fine.
Sweet. That is your turn. All of a sudden, after you end your turn, this strange vine that has been you haven't even noticed it at all. This vine just lashes out and wraps a tentacle around the panther.
No, not Pantro.
The 17 will hit.
Yes, it will.
I need a DC. All right, just set. It's sweet. Doing 13 damage.
That takes him out.
Are you kidding me?
No, he's only got 12 health.
Oh, wow. So
So-
all of a sudden, you see these vines just come lashing out of nowhere from these bushes. They latch on to the cowardly panther. They pull it straight into this gigantic maw of a plant. And the panther is bitten in half.
Panther! Oh no!
You hear this strange scraping of the vines as they pull this creature closer and closer to all of you. And with that, the camera pans. Good night, everybody. Can't thank you enough for being here for this wonderful game.
Good night,
Come
all.
back anytime and see if they get away from this strange body-taking plant.
Yeah, when a kid advanced.
Probably
Monday.
not.
Monday.
Yeah,
We
we'll
will
be
be
back
playing
Monday.
on Monday next week.
If everything goes well.
We love you.